Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Fireballs. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Cyclones. Out first, number 37, Rock. Number 22, Bueno. Number 12, Ron. Number 19, Faronda. Number 44, Amigarena. And your captain of the Cyclones, number 17, Manu. And called up from the taxi squad, playing tonight for the Cyclones, number 3, Carballo. And now introducing the home team, the Fireballs. Out first from Miami, Florida, number 8, Jedin. From Miami, Florida, number 48, Cabrera. From San Diego, California, number 23, Ikeda. From New Haven, Connecticut, number 32, Ubia. From Miami, Florida, number 15, Hormachea. And with that, the players salute you, the fans, and we are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, I want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of our Fall 24 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the Cyclones and the Fireballs. How you doing tonight, Stu?
I'm doing well. Wondering why Kate is wearing two hats, but, you know, lots of people wear different hats around here, so I won't question it.
Well, we're going to get right into it here, starting with the 6th division of doubles between the Cyclones and Fireballs. That will be Bueno and Rock, undefeated team for the Cyclones so far. They take on Jedin and Cabrera. 2 singles and 4 doubles matches on this Friday night game day. 8 points available. Ready to go with our opening match. Stu will have the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match of the evening. Bueno will have the serve for the Cyclones. Bueno serves, we begin. Here's the backhand by Rock at the 10 line. Cabrera advances, backhand from the 10. Rock now from the 12, keeps it on the left side. Cabrera is there. Rock from the 10, backhand. Jedin reaches in at the 8. Rock comes over the top. Jedin lets it pass. Here's Cabrera from the 10 line. There's the backhand by Rock. Rock on the backhand from the 11 line. Outside placement by Rock is good. Well thrown by Rock. Cyclones first up on the board in our first match of the evening.
Well, this Cyclones team has had tremendous success this season. I mean, really just a defensive-minded team. Showing off a little bit of offense here from the backcourt. That's Rock with an outside placement. Neither Fireball expecting that one.
Neither was I. Very well done. Hard serve by Bueno. Here's the catch and return by Cabrera. Robote. Jedden has it on the bounce. Low to the inside. Bueno reads it, stops it. With the 2-wall, hits the pad. We're tied up, 1 point apiece. Jedden has the serve for the Fireballs.
Yeah, and I think Bueno kind of heard the footsteps. Jedden was pretty close to him, and he wanted to get that 2-wall off quickly, catching Jedden out of position. Just rushed it a little bit, ended up dropping it low into the pad. As you know, the pad is bad. Bueno's been a lot more consistent this season, at least in terms of keeping the rally going with that 2-wall. There was a time early in his career where he was flirting with the pad pretty consistently, dropping that one low. This is the outside placement on the first point of the game day.
So well done by Rock.
I mean, both players on the Fireballs so far from that ball as it touched the floor. Well done. 1-1 early on.
Here's the backhand by Rock. Cabrera's there. Rock on the backhand from the 10 line. Ball dropped in the backcourt. That's 2 points for the Fireballs, Jedden and Cabrera. Jedden has the serve. Just in and out of the cesta. Good throw by Cabrera. Rock just not able to hold on. Here's the backhand by Rock, powerfully thrown to the inside. Cabrera from the 12 line. Bueno coming cross court to make that play at the 9 line. Catch by Cabrera. Beautiful catch by Cabrera, pulling that ball from the side wall. Rock now from the 11. Scoop, tipped. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Just got to get that ball to touch the floor when you're playing against Cabrera. Put such a premium of catching the ball in the air. His positioning is outstanding. Trying to run under those balls when he can. You see a couple more misses right off the bounce, close to the side wall. Well done, tie it up at 2-2.
Here's Rock on the backhand from the 10 line. Jedden is there. Jedden from the 7 to the forehand of Bueno. Bueno with the cortada. Beautifully caught by Jedden. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Jedden again, powerfully from the forehand. Rock deep in the backcourt, takes it on the right side. Beautiful catch by Rock. Jedden's there. Bueno now from the 8 line to the inside. Cabrera on the backhand. Bueno back at the 10. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played beautifully by Jedden at the side wall. Karam, read by Jedden, stopped by Jedden. What a catch by Rock. Backhand 2-wall. Oh my, will land in to score. Tremendous play by Rock. 3 points for Bueno and Rock. Bueno has the serve.
I mean, sometimes you just got to muck it up there in the backcourt, and the backhand 2-wall would certainly fall under that category. I mean, off his footing, puts it into the sidewall first. Bold. I mean, look at Jedden. I mean, he's opened up to the sidewall, not even thinking that that's coming back out to him. Great start here for Rock. He scored on 2 kill shots from the backcourt.
Rock at the 11, hard to be inside. Cabrera is there. Robote low and hard and scoring. 4 points for Bueno and Rock.
Bueno just kind of slapped this one above the pad, hooked it, but a lot of times
kind of had a maneuver. Looked like he was maneuvering around Jedden.
Yeah.
Jedden was pretty stationary.
A lot of times that hooked rebote, though, does turn out to be a pretty good shot. Mostly in singles, but also in doubles, too.
Rock down low, backhand at the 11. Bueno, cross court, great catch. Hard backhand, caught by Jedden. Excellent catch by Bueno again. Here's the backhand. Cabrera reaches to the 13 line to make that catch. Bueno. Tipped. 5 points for Bueno and Rock. This is possible set point.
And Jedden stepping in there, trying to take that one. Wasn't really a quick bounce, more of a scoop, but easy play for his backcourter Cabrera nonetheless. I mean, would have made a little contact with the side wall and far enough off the wall to handle that catch comfortably. Just got to communicate out there.
Here's Rock. Backhand from the 10 line, powerfully thrown, and Cabrera's there. Bueno, forehand rebote. Scoop by Cabrera. Rock again, powerful throw to the inside. Cabrera, fine catch at the 11 line. Clean miss in the front court. Rebote forehand. Bueno reaching behind him to make that catch. Hard throw to the inside, and Cabrera's there. Cabrera again. Rebote forehand, saved by Rock. Wonky bounce, saved by Bueno. Low to the inside, and Cabrera's there. Bueno again, backhand.
Wow.
Point and set, ladies and gentlemen, for Bueno and Rock. They take the first set 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
So Bueno and Rock, I mean, more of what we've seen throughout this season so far, Stu.
But Rock with shots.
Yeah, that we haven't seen. That was unique.
Rock with shots. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in the first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Cyclones and the Fireballs. Here we are in the DraftKings players cage. See Rock there with his helmet still on. Bueno standing up, talking with team captain Manu.
Rock certainly the MVP of that opening set, scoring on 2 kill shots from the backcourt. I believe this was the first of them, the outside placement. Look at Jedden, though. I mean, he's opened up to the side wall, comes right over his head. By the time he can react, that's on the floor and in the net.
Really well done. Really well done. Rock lined that up beautifully. Again, he's got a bit of an unconditional form, but executed well. This 2-all handled readily by Jedden. Jedden fires one back inside. But look at Rock with this catch. Takes it right off the side wall, returns with a backhand 2-all. My, oh my.
What a combination.
The first set won handily by the Cyclones.
Ball missed right there. Yeah, the catching of Jedden just a little bit off. He missed that one to his left side. Missed the next one, and then the following throw was a clean miss.
Yes.
So, again, clearly something with the timing on the catch. Just has to take the minute and a half. See.
Well, that scoop also was a little, you know, it's like he was going through the motion of a scoop, but he was about a foot away from the ball.
Yeah. Not the best opening set there for the Fireballs. See if they can rebound here with set number 2. They will have control of the serve to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Jedden will have the serve for the Fireballs. Jedden serves. Our second set begins. Bueno takes the serve, sends it back. Cabrera rebote. Here's Rock at the 11 line. Rock down low, backhand from the 11 to the inside. Cabrera's there. Powerful, powerful backhand by Cabrera. Rebote played up at the 4 line. Juggling on the catch of Cabrera. That's a point 4. Bueno and Rock to start off the second set. Cyclones serve.
A little bit tougher to control those forehands kicking off the sidewall back to the right side. See, they're just popping out of the basket. Which got that whistle for juggling.
Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Rock over the top at the 11 line, big bounce. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 11 line. Forehand over the top by Rock. Big, big bounce going up. Beautiful catch by Cabrera deep in the backcourt. Cabrera again on that left side. Ball tipped in the backcourt. We're tied up 1 point apiece. Jedden will have the serve for the Fireballs.
Well, just like the Cyclones have to test Cabrera on the bounce, Rock is a little less sure-handed when he put that ball on the floor. Changes the spin ever so slightly.
Especially closer to this back
Yeah,
wall.
and again, yeah.
You have to keep in mind where that back wall is because you can follow that ball all the way into the back wall. Here's a backhand by Rock. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Cabrera's there. Backhand to the inside, low and hard. Bueno gets back in there. Makes a fine catch at the 8 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Bueno and Rock of the Cyclones. Bueno has the serve.
Boy, Jedden was standing pretty close to the sidewall there, almost looking as if he was going to try to cut that ball off, effectively screening his backcourt, making that catch a little more difficult than it needed to be.
Ball over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And a rare miss there for Cabrera on his left side. He catches above 95% on his left. That drops down to 85% to his right, which is second lowest on the roster, only higher than Flores on the right side.
There's the backhand by Cabrera. Here's the catch by Rock. Rock on the forehand. Cabrera right to the corner, out to the rebote, at the side wall. Nicely played by Bueno. Here's Cabrera, low runner to the inside. Rock stops it. Catch by Jedden. Bueno has it. To the inside it goes. Cabrera advances, makes the catch up about the 8 line. Rock puts it right back to the corner. Stopped in the air by Cabrera. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's Jedden. Right back to the inside. Tough catch. Nice pickup by Cabrera. Catch by Jedden. Excellent read and a good catch by Rock. Rebote forehand. Rebote forehand. Bueno comes cross court to make this catch at the side wall. Bueno takes it in the air. Low and hard to the inside. Cabrera's there. Good pickup by Cabrera at the 12 line. Rock on the backhand. Here's the backhand by Rock.
Oh,
that forehand gets away from Cabrera, strikes the rail just above the overhead screen. That's a third point for the Cyclones. Bueno and Rock. Bueno has the serve. Not seen a lot of unforced errors so far in this first match, which is a good thing for both teams.
Well, I mean, you never see such dramatic splits on the left and the right side. I mean, total throws this year coming into today, Stu, Cabrera's thrown 424 balls. 407 have come from the left side. That leaves only 17 to his right.
That's a man who knows which side of the...
Exactly right.
And it's two different skill sets as well. The backhand is an entirely different catching and throwing posture than the right.
And pretty simply, if you don't make many catches on the right side, you're not throwing that many.
Here's the backhand by Rock. Powerfully thrown. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Jedden and Cabrera of the Fireballs. Jedden serves. That's one thing that tracks with all of Highline. You have players that are right-sided players or left-sided players. Some are both, but you definitely, throughout history of Highline, you have players who are known for being both more comfortable on the left versus the right, or more dominant on the left or the right, including our player manager, Juan Ramon Arasate, one of the best forehands in the front court of professional highlight ever. Rock on the forehand. Cabrera's there. Backhand. Low runner to the inside, and it scores. 3-3, we're all tied up. Jedden has the serve for the Fireballs.
Yeah, that low runner into the corner, such a tough shot for the opposing backcourt to handle. Have to scoop it up, and there's really no chance of that rebote at that height. Smart shot there for Cabrera, able to tie things up at 3-3.
There's the forehand by Rock. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. What a catch by Cabrera.
Yes, it was.
Forehand by Rock goes deep. Rebote dropping, saved by Jedden. Here's Bueno. Bueno rifling it to the outside. It's scooped up beautifully by Jedden. Jedden's cortada is stopped by Rock. Catch made in the backcourt. Beautiful catch by Rock again. Here's the backhand. Ball tipped. The Fireballs take the lead. Jedden serves. 4-3.
And Cabrera starting to take over this match in the backcourt, putting these balls consistently close to the side wall, giving Rock some fits there in the back now. Outside placement scoop by Jedden. Beautiful positioning. The return low and hard. I mean, that's a great read by Rock. Going for the outside placement again, but not working as well as it did that first time. Great rally, though, ultimately going the way of the Fireballs. Right here, look at how close this is.
So close to the sidewall, setting up such a difficult catch. Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Hooked it.
Yeah.
Just hooked it. Just
Actually saw that in the makeup game day a little bit earlier.
Bueno picks the serve. Beautiful read and a great catch by Cabrera.
Oh, what a
Rock shuts that down. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming out straight up the middle. Jet into the inside. Nice Rebote. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Rebote forehand. Cabrera scoops it up. Backhand from the 11. Rebote left side. Bueno on the carom. Stopped by Jedden. Good read. Nice return. And scores on the second bounce. Beautifully executed by Jedden to score. 5-3 in favor of the Fireballs. This is possible set point.
And that cortada has really been Jedden's most effective kill shot in doubles. Just got to stand in there, make a good defensive play. He's got the catch. Then you have to kill it low and hard, just above the pad. Contact with the sidewall. Look how low that kicks. Second bounce before Rock can step up to it.
That's what makes it a good cortada. You're absolutely right, Andrew. Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rock gets out there to make the catch. Hard throw, he plays it high. Cabrera's there, backhand. Bueno from the 8 line, backhand to Cabrera. Bueno again, backhand from the 8. Wall to wall and out to the Rebote. Rebote left side, saved by Jedden. Rock down low, backhand from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Cabrera. Rock is there. Backhand from the 11. Bueno gets in there. Backhand from the 8. Wall to wall. Rebote coming way out. Jedden eyes on the Rebote. Puts it inside. Here's Rock. Backhand from the 11. Cabrera is there. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's Jedden. Backhand from the 7 line. High and hard to the back wall. Bueno's there. He sends it back. Rebote coming out.
Beautiful Rebote.
Excellent Rebote saved by Bueno. Rock down low. Backhand from the 10. Rock again. Powerful backhand. Here's the catch and return by Cabrera. Low runner is scooped up by Rock. Cabrera on the forehand. Low and hard. Caught by Rock. Rock on the backhand from the 11 line. Jedden takes it in the air. Fine catch. Hard throw. Bueno saves the Rebote. Here's Jedden again. Another one. Low and hard. What a catch by Bueno. Rebote coming out to Jedden. Splitter. Scooped up by Rock. Rebote forehand. Here's the backhand by Rock. Here's a catch by Bueno. Bueno low and hard, and that will score on the second bounce. 4 points for Bueno and Rock. Still possible set point for Jedden and Cabrera. Bueno has the serve.
Yeah, Cabrera's working hard here in the back. Looked like he just honestly ran out of steam on that point. Bueno with the soft forehand. lower forehand. Put a little bit of power behind it, but he's just slow to get out of the gates there. Not moving nearly as well as he was those first set and a half. He's been playing a majority of the balls here in this 6th division doubles, and fatigue certainly a factor now.
Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Scoop by Rock.
Got it again.
Cabrera for the rebote. Oh, that's out of play. It is 5-5. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is possible match point for Bueno and Rock. Possible set point for Jedden and Cabrera.
Thought they were going to get Rock on the low runner. He scoops up another. How about this return throw? Look at how high this kicks up off the back wall. Cabrera not expecting that. 5-5, this is it.
Bueno on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 8-line. Powerfully thrown.
Rebote
comes to the inside. Jedden eyes on the rebote. Sends it deep. Bueno rather. Scoop by Rock. Rock again on the scoop. Rebote for Jedden. He gets it off. Beautifully played. Rebote forehand. Cabrera takes it on the forehand. Bueno advances. 7-line. Backhand. What a catch by Cabrera. Rock's there. Rock from the 12. Jedden on the left side. Bueno on the rebote, keeps to the outside. Jedden reaches up and makes the catch. Excellent catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Cabrera, what a catch off the side wall. That backhand clears the overhead screen. Here's Bueno. Bueno will take it on the forehand at the 8-line. Hard throw. Will score. Point set and a hard-fought match for Bueno and Rock. They take it in straight sets, 6-2, 6-5.
Well, how about Rock, Stu? Early candidate. I mean, it's just match one. Player of the day, though, I mean, that's the type of performance you need from your guy in Division 6. Rock and Bueno propelling the Cyclones to victory.
Some of the best we've seen him play without any question. Without any question.
Take a look here at the final throw. Rock on the forehand. Good catch. Karam, not opening up enough. But look at this play. Right along the sidewall. Awesome catch. That's the backhand 2-all from a little bit earlier. I mean, that's just one of the many highlights, offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball for Rock to get the win for his team. Up next, we're moving over to singles. Carballo substituting for Amiga Reina. He'll take on Hormachea. That's singles 2 coming up in just 2 minutes.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Let's take a look here at that game day score reflecting that win by the Cyclones Division 6 doubles team. So coming into today, the Fireballs held a 5-point lead over the Cyclones. They've cut that to now 3.5 through the first match. Fireballs holding on to that 4th and final playoff spot. We got our winning team ready to go. Here they are, Bueno and Rock.
Bueno, Rock, congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
You guys are 4-0 now to begin the season. You two have been around in this program for a number of years. Do you think that your friendship off the court helps with your chemistry on the court?
Definitely with our friendship, and then also baseball backgrounds of both of us. He's coaching also, his son. We're just staying together, sticking together like that, like the team of 9 on the field. We're just sticking together and backing each other up. Good thing. I'm glad I was able to get a new cesta. Sometimes we have a hard time catching with new cestas, but was able to work things out.
Well, you guys were not giving up out there. You almost were brought to a third set, and you did not let that happen.
Yeah, sorry.
Tennessee played lights out there, man. I'll tell you what, they tried to single him out in the first set, and he pulled some rabbits out the hat, man. He pulled out some tricks out there, man. I'm happy, man. I'm proud to be his partner tonight, man. He played excellent, man. I'm happy to play with him.
Thank you, Bueno. And then also, hey, all of you out there, make sure you go out and vote. Doesn't matter who, just go out and vote for whoever you think that should go.
Vote for highlights on SportsCenter.
Thanks, guys.
Well, how about that, Stu? Breaking out a new cesta, too.
Yeah, there was a lot of information in that.
A lot of information there. Let's go to our next match. Second division of singles. You got Carballo substituting here for Amigarena, and he'll take on Hormachea. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match. Second division singles. Substituting for Amigarena, we have number 3, Carballo. And for the Fireballs, number 15, Hormachea.
Of course, as you mentioned in the introductions, Carballo coming in off the taxi squad.
We begin with an overserve, second serve coming up for Carballo.
Carballo, of course, a veteran of the Magic City program all the way back to our original group in 2018.
Backhand to the inside by Hormachea. Carballo looking for the rebote. He lays it up. Hormachea on the inside from the costado. It's a 2-all. Carballo. Ooh. Almost took someone out in the crowd there. The splash zone is alive and well in this second match. First point, though, goes to Hormachea. Yeah, you never want to turn your back to the court, on or off the court, really, Stu.
Hormachea lined that shot up beautifully. Carballo, though, is going to go after it every time.
Yeah, he's got that never say die attitude. And backhand to the inside there by Carballo, pulled in by Hormachea. Up at the 9 line, he blasts it in the corner. Well, Carballo, it's a tough save along the wall. It's up in the overhead screen and out of play. 2 points for Hormachea. This was the earlier 2-all here. Look at Carballo. Take a look at how close. See,
Guy's waiting
maybe
for
the
his
gentleman
beer.
in the yellow shirt could have thrown it off here, and his friend almost got whacked. Yeah, you see that?
I don't think he spilled a drop. That guy did a great
He did not
job.
spill a drop. I know Carballo would have replenished the drink, though. He's a nice guy.
Absolutely.
He would have paid for that out of his own pocket. Low runner to the inside. There's a scoop by Hormachea. The 2-wall follows. Oh, he got there. Couldn't make the catch. 3 quick points for Hormachea.
Hormachea definitely working the 2-all. He's extremely confident. We've seen him throw it. Probably one of the highest degrees of accuracy of anyone in battle court. Carballo's going to go after them. That one just off the frame.
Carballo takes a serve, backhand. Takes Hormachea to the outside. He runs under it. Powerful forehand. Carballo gets in there on the left side. Backhand. Hormachea up at the 6 line. The drop shot dropped in to score. That's 4 straight for Hormachea. He serves.
Carballo kind of lingering here in the backcourt, the area of the court from about the 9.5 line back. Hormachea scopes that out up at the 7. Just a drop shot. Yeah, that's dead before the 6. Well thrown.
Hard serve. Carballo keeps it on the forehand. Powerful throw. Just does clear somehow. Rebote left side to the inside. Carballo up the wall. He does not come down with the ball. 5 points and a possible set point for Hormachea.
One of the features of Carballo's game going all the way back to 2018 is he's more of a timing player. He's timing his ability to catch that ball as opposed to watching that ball the entire time, concentrating on it going into his cesta. He's made some spectacular catches. That one just didn't work out.
Ball missed in the corner. The ace ends it. Point and set. Hormache with a clean set. 2 minutes will come back and play set number 2.
So don't know what to expect, or didn't know what to expect, of a Hormachea-Carballo matchup. Again, Carballo coming in off the taxi squad. So he's been practicing, but not playing regularly as he has with the Cyclones since the outset of his career.
And what a spot to come in and have to take on, Hormachea, who's looked just as good as anybody out on this court for the first time.
Oh, see, that's it. That Hormachea he's not just going to stand out there and catch and throw.
Right.
He's not going to volley. He's going to, first opportunity he has to kill the ball, he's going to do it. Carballo, I think the only mistake that he made, apart from going at that ball at the side wall without a more deliberative plan to catch it, was lingering in the back for the drop shot. I think that's the only mistake he made. Apart from that, Carballo's got all the speed, all the talent, and all the attitude that you need to play this game super well.
Yeah, think about Carballo. He's played his entire career in Battle Court in Division 3. He substituted earlier in the season in Division 4 singles for Ron. Now he's stepping up 2 ranks, filling in Division 2. So this is quite the jump up. And a tough guy in Hormachea to play against for the first time. He's been throwing a bunch of shots, variety that pretty much have all worked out so far for him.
Absolutely. Hormachea is just, you see him with the cesta still tied on. Getting a little bit of feedback maybe from Cabrera.
Yeah, and he's got a long day today still.
But he's just in the zone. Yes, he does.
So he had to fill in. We played the suspended game day from October 8th a few hours ago. Hormachea has this singles match and then 2 more doubles matches. Hormachea and Ubia take on Foronda and Manu, and then Hormachea Cabrera against Bueno and Manu. Hormachea, the official sub for Inaki in both of those doubles matches. So it's only scheduled for 1 today, and he ended up somehow with 4. So trying to conserve a little bit. Didn't have to do a whole lot in that first set, and worked out for him. Going to keep that tie in.
He can.
Yeah. Keeping the tie in, getting ready for set 2. Carballo will have the serve to begin that second set. That serve by Carballo begins our second set. That's an over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Hormachea from the left side. There's the backhand pass. Carballo, Rebote save, comes out to the middle of the court. Hormachea's got it on the left side. The Costado 2-wall with a soft touch. Lands in to score. Smart throw to get things started in our second set with a point.
Catch the ball consistently and throw the ball where your opponent is not. Then it's up to your opponent to cover as much court as possible. We see that in the likes of Gaucheri, which good luck trying to throw the ball where he's not because he winds up everywhere. But Hormachea scoped it out. Sar Carballo back to the inside. 2-ball scores.
Good catch by Carballo off a tough serve. He blasts it into the corner. Rebote left side. Defeat of Carballo. The scoop missed. 2 quick points for Hormachea.
Carballo moving in for the scoop. Again, don't know if he took his eye off the ball because consistently, by history, he's made that scoop beautifully and just returned an extremely powerful forehand. Just wasn't the case there.
Hard serve. Carballo gets in there before it crosses. Backhand. Look at a pass, and he does. Hormachea, forehand Rebote. High to the inside, controlled by Carballo. Big forehand. A little bit of a Magic City bounce. Hormachea gets in there on the right side. Carballo winds it up. Costado stays inside. Picked up by Hormachea. The 2-wall opens wide, and it scores. 3 straight for Hormachea.
Looks like he's feeling pretty comfortable with this 2-wall again. And again, it's just not something that you see where Carballo's standing. He's standing back there at the 10 line.
looked like that one was.
And if Hormache is going to throw it out, Carballo was looking for a pad call there. He was looking for a pad call there, but no. I personally think he was too far back to see it.
Forehand high to the inside, pulled in. Hormache quickly into the costado. The 2-wall opens up, and it scores. That's 4 in a row. Hormache serves.
I believe that it was Alex of the Devils the other day saying that you got to be careful with Hormache because he's dangerous. When he's got it in the costado, he can switch that motion up, much like we see with Gaucheri. Drop it inside just as quickly as he can throw a 2-wall while he's in his backswing.
Ball missed off the serve. That's 5 points for Hormache. A possible set, a possible match point.
Would not, even though Carballo's coming in off the taxi squad, and even though Hormachea's division's higher, I would not expect to see a shutout. Never with Carballo.
That serve is good. Carballo has it on the left side. The backhand just does clear. Robote played up at the 7 line, turned into a 2-wall to score for the win. Point, set, and match. Hormache, a clean match, 6-0. 6-0. First point of the day for the Fireballs, and what a way to end it. 6-0, 6-0, and a 2-wall to boot. What a shot there for Hormache. It's his Fireballs team up on the board. Up next, we'll move back over to doubles. 5th division matchup. Ron returns off of that calf injury with Rock. They take on Jedden and Ikeda, just 3 minutes away. Take a look at that game day scoreboard. 1 point, reflecting that singles win by Hormache. The gap between the Fireballs and Cyclones opens back up to 4.5 points. And again, the Fireballs currently holding on to the final playoff spot. We will be hearing from Hormache in just a few moments. He's played in a lot of singles matches, Stu. Not all his rank. He's had to fill in for Inaki. I believe he split those 2 matches that he had to substitute in Division 1. But in his division, Stu, so far perfect, 2-0. See the practice right now. 5th division matchup. Good to see Ron back out there. Already throwing some costados. You know you're going to see that with his aggressive style of play. And how about Rock, Stu, coming out for his 2nd match already. And hard to have as much confidence as Rock right now, coming off of that big win over Jedden and Cabrera.
Well, curious to see if he plays as well as he did in that first match.
After this one, we'll move over to the top division of doubles. Ferona Manu against Hormache and Ubia. Then Bueno and Manu take on Hormache and Cabrera. And our final match of the day will be 3rd singles. That's Feronda against Ubia. We're ready to go with our player interview. That's going to be Hormache of the Fireballs. Here he is.
Hormache, congratulations on that win. How are you feeling?
Thank you. It feels good to add some more points to the team. It went a little easier than I thought. I think he's coming back from an injury, so you can tell he's still a little worried with his lateral movements. So it was good to get a win today.
Well, you've been subbing a lot, playing a ton of matches so far this season, but you haven't played against Carballo before. How do you prepare to play against someone that you've never been on the court with before?
Well, I think I've been doing this for like the last 20 years, so I can adjust pretty quick. So I have to read him out the few first points, and after that, I just keep playing my game.
Well, we definitely saw that displayed on the court tonight. And we're going to see you again, no surprise. So go get some water, and we'll see you later.
All right, we'll be back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
And coming up next, we've introduced it, the 5th division of doubles. Ron and Rock back together. They take on Jedden and Ikeda. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third match, fifth division of doubles. Representing the Cyclones, we have the team of Ron and Rock. And for the Fireballs, the team of Jedden and Ikeda.
Ron serves. We begin with a tip ball. First point for Ron and Rock of the Cyclones. Ron has a serve.
Well, it's the third time we've actually seen Ikeda today. He played tremendously well up in the front court. The back court performance, not one of his best this season. See if he can rebound here, but a good first serve by Ron.
Here's the forehand by Ikeda. Rock is there. Backhand from the 8 line. Jedden, fine catch at the side wall. Big right side by Rock. Jedden's there. Backhand from the 6 line. Ron pulls one off the side wall at the 9 line. Ron again. Backhand from the 8. Backhand, a little too all. Put on the forehand of Ikeda deep in the backcourt. That ball kicked up and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Ron and Rock. Ron has a serve.
I mean, Ikeda from the outside, he's trying to throw that high so it passes Ron, but drops at the feet of Rock to make that catch a little more difficult. Ultimately, always have to keep that overhead screen in mind. Catching a piece right there to give the Cyclones 2 quick points.
Excellent catch by Ikeda. Rock is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Rock now from the 12. Backhand to the inside. Jedden. From the left side. Ron is there. Ikeda on the forehand from the 12 line. Powerfully thrown. That 2-all caught the pad. The pad is bad. That's a point for Fireballs, Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden has the serve.
Ron throws that 2-all very well. Get the first 2 points, didn't have to work all too hard, and just benefited from some mistakes by their opponents, and that time they gave it right back. It's hard to tell a guy to change up his style, and Ron is known for his aggressive play, but Rock coming up to him, and I think given the amount of mistakes we've seen from both Jedden and Ikeda in this, within this team today, just keep the ball to the inside, force them to make the mistake, because they're making plenty today so far.
Either that or he told him a joke.
Knowing Rock, I could see that.
Yeah, he may have told him a joke.
Early in the match, just keep it light, definitely.
Here's the backhand by Rock. Big backhand by Ron. Here's Ikeda at the 13 line. Ron makes the catch. Backhand from the 8. Here's the backhand by Ikeda to the inside. Low runner along the wall. Backhand by Rock. Jedden's there. Rock down low makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Ikeda's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Jedden on the forehand. A fine catch. Rebote, left side by Rock. Here's Jedden. Two points for Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden serves.
Ron was coming off of a calf injury that's kept him out of the last few game days for the Cyclones. Midway through that point, he actually was grabbing at his knee and leg area, maybe the calf, and he wasn't moving all too well. Something to monitor.
Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And the 2-all was not particularly well thrown by Jedden, but you saw Ron, he was not stopping all too well, trying to get back to the middle of the court.
Double fault, loss of point, 3 points. 4. Ron and Rock. Ron has the serve.
Yep. Let's check out the double faults too, I believe, and it is the first for Jedden this season.
Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Rock is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Rock makes the catch overhead on the forehand, brings it back over the top. Jedden attacks on the right side. Sends it deep. Rock is there. Good catch. Forehand from the 12. Jedden on the left side. Backhand. Rock on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Jedden on the catch. Outside placement. Ikeda's calling for it. Makes the catch on the forehand. Here's Rock. Low and inside. Jedden's there. Powerful backhand by Ron. Ron again, this time from the 9 line. Backhand. Ron again, backhand from the 9. Ikeda at the back wall, makes the play on the forehand. Ball tipped up in the front court. That's a 3rd point for Jedden and Ikeda of the Fireballs. We're all tied up at 3-3.
Again, that's just a ball you expect Ron to take in the air. Not moving too well, kind of flat-footed and caught it right on the tip as opposed to the center of that basket. And it's been the backcourt play of Rock that has really kept the team in it so far. 2 of the 3 points, mistakes up in the front by Ron.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Ron picks a serve, rifles it inside. What a catch by Ikeda on the 7 line. Here's Rock. Backhand from the 10. Scoop by Ikeda. Rock takes it on the bounce at the 12. Back to the inside he goes. Ikeda to the inside. Robote forehand by Ron. Caught in the air by Jedden. Excellent catch by Ron. Drop shot. Ikeda calls for it. Takes it on the forehand. Karam. Stopped by Ron. Ron with a 2-ball that lands in, opens wide and scores. That is beautifully executed by Ron of the Cyclones. They lead 4-3.
That's what we see from Ron with that costado. Puts a little more spin on it than most. Take a look here. Turns the wrist over as he goes through the ball, and that's really going to kick off the front wall at a sharp angle. I mean, Jedden was on the outside as deep as the 4 line, and he wasn't particularly close to that one. Shows you how much it opened up.
Here's the backhand by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Here's the backhand. There's a backhand by Rock. Clean miss.
Clean
forehand
miss.
Robote. Jedden attacks with the right side at the 8 line. Rock for the Robote. High to the front wall. Jedden's there at the 7 line. In and out of the cesta it goes. 4-4 is the score. Jedden has the serve.
Yeah, we say it almost every broadcast, but coming back across to the player's forehand after making contact with the sidewall, it's just a different spin, a little more difficult to control.
Still anyone's match at this point.
Back and forth really the entire way here.
4-4 in the first set. Rock will keep it on the forehand in the backcourt. Plays it high. Catch by Ikeda. Rock switches from left to right, makes the catch, brings it over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Ikeda at the back wall. Ron attacks. Backhand from the 6 line. Caught by Ikeda. Robote by Ron to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Ikeda. Rock advances to take the ball in the air. Backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Robote to the outside. Here's Rock again from the 10 line. Ball tipped. 5 points for Ron and Rock. Possible set point.
Ikeda does a pretty good job when he leaves his feet in terms of his timing. That one a little bit off. Caught it right on the tip of the cesta and didn't need a leap as early as he did.
Low hard serve by Ron. Catch by Rock. Ikeda takes it on the bounce, the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Rock deep in the backcourt. Powerful backhand. Taken in the air by Ikeda. Robote forehand just above the pad. Jedden will keep it on the right side. Low and hard. Ron's there. Ron, powerfully. What a catch by Jedden.
Had to take it.
Catch by Ron at the side wall. Ikeda, 13 line. Here's the catch by Rock. Rock from the forehand. Ball's dropping and scores. 5-5, set point.
And Jedden absolutely did the right thing. I mean, the last thing you want to have happen is the Jedden lets it go, that ball drops, and the set's over. I mean, he can make that catch every day of the week.
Absolutely.
And just continue the rally. I mean, look at this. At that angle, yeah, it looked like it was going to drop in. Ikeda actually got a much better head start than I thought, or I saw live. But still, it's the right idea. Oh, he picked
Ron picks a serve, rifles it outside to score. Point and set for Ron and Rock. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
6-5, Ron and Rock close it out. You know, and that's Ron's style. I mean, he got it to 5-5. They were working hard throughout that set. He's going to take the shot to end it right here. Controls it, throws it at the feet of Jedden, and that ball just missed. Certainly, I mean, looking maybe for a hold or a juggle, but I mean, we saw that replay there from Ron, and it didn't look like the ball popped out of the basket.
Nah. So that first set, hard fought and going to the Cyclones.
And Ron kind of skipping as he made his way off the court. I mean, good to see. I mean, looks like a bit of pain, but managing it enough to take that set 6-5. And again, that support from Rock in the back.
Again, you know, what can we say about, you know, Rock has played excellent this evening. Consistent catching in the back. Again, he's got an awkward looking form, both the forehand and the backhand, but doesn't make a difference. He's making the catches and getting the ball back. Very well done. You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently playing our third of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. About to move into our second set. Here we are in the DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Jedden there in the foreground. Ikeda about to tie on his cesta.
Yeah, Rock in the bottom 5 on the roster with his right side catch rate, and I mean, bottom 10 on the roster on the left side, but you wouldn't know it today. I mean,
you wouldn't know it today.
No. All the numbers out the window. I mean, he's just been solid. Playing with confidence, good support from his partners, and seeing this matchup against the Fireballs, the Cyclones, they needed a big performance to get back into the playoff mix, and so far they delivered through that opening set. See if they can close this one out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Jedden will have the serve for the Fireballs. Jedden serves. Our second set has begun. First point for Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden has the serve.
Yeah, mighty juggle on that catch by Rock. Ron narrowly getting out of the way, coming right at him. That's how to counter an aggressive front quarter.
Here's a backhand by Rock. Rock low and inside. Jedden's there. Ikeda at the 13 line. Backhand. Here's Ron. Backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Taken in the air by Ikeda. Catch by Rock. Rock. Powerfully thrown backhand. Robote coming to Jedden on the inside. It's missed. We're tied up 1 point apiece. Ron serves. That serve will score for Ron. 2 points for Ron and Rock.
And got him early with that ace in the first set. Another one here.
Crossing the sidewall perfectly. I mean, Ikeda's been making these catches more so in the front court earlier. He's had some difficulty in the back court, but that ball is tipped. Third point for Ron and Rock. Robote forehand. Here's the catch by Ikeda. Ikeda low and hard. Scooped up by Rock. Here's the backhand. Here's the backhand. Ron makes the catch. Backhand. Rock to the outside. Makes the catch. Forehand a little low. Big bounce brought down by Ikeda. Ikeda over the top to the inside. Rock is there. Ikeda from the forehand. Ron makes the catch, winds up. That 2-wall opens wide and scores. 4 points for Ron and Rock. Ron has the serve.
Well, that's that 2-wall. When he throws it well, it opens up so wide. Also, Jedden, I mean, look at where Jedden is. He's about the 8 line extended. That's not the best place to stop Ron's 2-wall. I mean, he's moving early, but that little bit of a head start's not going to help. He's got to be up there to start.
He did put one on the pad earlier, but that one just was beautiful.
He's made the adjustment nicely as Ron throughout this match.
Here's a catch by Ikeda. Sidearm carom. Stopped by Ron. Dropped by Ron. 2 points for Jedden and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Jedden has the serve.
They got to force Ron to move around a little bit. I mean, his stopping, like cutting to stop, that's where he's having a little reluctance here on the outside. Look at this. As he's going into the net, he doesn't want to plant so hard. He a lot of shuffle steps, doesn't want to get trapped in the net, and that's understandable dealing with a lower body injury in that net.
Rock keeps the serve on the forehand. Here's Ikeda. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That's 3 points. That's 3 points now for Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden has the serve.
And I'll say probably the first one that Rock really should have had that he's dropped today. So, I mean, given that, I think you take it if you're the Cyclones.
Absolutely.
All the tremendous catches he's made so far.
Absolutely.
Just has to lock back in. The key is not letting that mistake compound.
Ron picks the serve, rifles it inside, scooped by Ikeda. Beautiful effort by Rock here in the backcourt. That Robote is sent low. 4-4 is the score. Jedden has the serve.
And that one really not on Rock. I mean, Ron cuts that serve off. He's just got to do a little bit better than dropping it to the inside right where Ikeda's standing. When he does that, he leaves his backcourt Rock on an island to make a tough Robote save. Good effort, just not enough.
Here's Rock on the forehand. Plays it high, right at the sidewall. Ikeda back for the Robote. Good court positioning by Rock. Hard throw. Ikeda's there. Catch by Rock. Here's the backhand. Backhand 2-all. Ron cannot get there to make the rebote. That is 5 points for Jeden and Ikeda. Possible set point.
And coming back, they were down, was it 4-2, 4-1 in this set, coming all the way back to take a 5-4 lead. Starting to move them around a little bit more. You start to see the points add up. You look at this, Ron trying to make this save. I mean, one-handed effort and then limping around.
Rebote coming out to Jeden. Rebote saved by Rock. Here's Ikeda at the 8 line. Rock on the catch. Backhand from the 10. Powerfully thrown right to the corner. Out to the rebote at the sidewall. Rock makes the save. Here's the backhand. Another rebote. This one for Jeden. Powerful throw by Rock. Rebote midcourt. Excellent catch by Rock. Rebote for Jeden. Scoop by Ron. Ron low and hard, caught by Ikeda. Beautiful catch by Rock. Backhand from the 10 line. Ikeda on the forehand now. Ball goes by Rock and scores. That's point and set for Jeden and Ikeda. The Fireballs, we have split sets. We'll move on to a third and decisive set in just 2 minutes.
That one got away from the Cyclones.
Yes, it did.
I mean, and given what we're seeing up at the front, you expect that if the Cyclones had the best chance to win this match, it would have been in straight sets. I mean, Ron was aggressive, all the shots working out, just not many opportunities in the last quarter of that set to make something happen. But good on Jeden and Ikeda. Boy, not a lot of momentum, not a lot of positivity coming from that team, and then midway through the second set, they turned it around, Stu.
Yes, they did. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Well, let's take a look at some replays. See this beautiful 2-all by Ron, just opening wide and scoring. He throws it well. Hasn't been throwing it a lot tonight, but did throw it very well.
Yeah, I mean, that was the one that Ikeda got to. There was a run of serves that opened up that lead, and then the first miss by Ron on the outside. I believe that brought it to 4-2. This is the throw I think Ron would like to have back.
Yes.
Gives it to Ikeda up at the 7 line. He makes a pretty simple scoop and then gives Rock a tough rebote to dig out deep in the backcourt. I believe that brought it to 4-4, that missed rebote by Rock. Jeden, you see, clean miss there. Ikeda with a high, hard forehand to the inside. And look at Ron trying to get in there and make the rebote save on a normal day. That's his ball, but not moving to the outside all too well. And
That's that skip you were talking
about.
Yeah,
we've seen that a number of times. It's just, dealing with a calf injury, coming back looking like that, not planting all too hard. Not great signs, but they are in a third set, still with a chance to win this match. See what they can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set of this match. First team to reach 6 points will win it. Ron will have the serve for the Cyclones. See Ron tying into his cesta there. Now you see... I shut her. All the players have their cestas tied, and we're ready to begin. Excellent catch by Ikeda off a good serve. Our third set has begun. Rebote by Ron. Hard throw. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda moves into the front court to make the play. Scoop attempt miss. Rebote not there. First point of the important third set goes to Jedden. And Ikeda of the Fireballs. Jedden has the serve.
And the momentum has just swung in the complete opposite direction as we saw at the midway point of that second set. All Fireballs right now. I mean, Rock is doing a tremendous job of the back today, but I mean, he's on an island now pretty much every point, and it's tough to beat this Fireballs team 2-on-1. I expect if Ron gets it, he's going to throw a shot.
Fault underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Has double faulted today, so just a little more of a concern when you've seen one already.
Here's Rock on the backhand. Right up the middle. Rebote coming out. Jedden sets up. Catch by Ron. Ron scopes it out. Hard throw. Ikeda takes it in the air. Rock from the forehand. Sends it deep. Ikeda on the catch. Rock down low. Forehand from the 12 line to the inside. There's Rock again. Forehand from the 12. Pika. Big bounce. Tipped. In the front court. We're tied up. 1 point apiece. Ron has the serve for Cyclones.
I don't even know if he went for that ball, if he was trying to get out of the way. I mean, based on his...
The cesta being up is an indication that he was thinking about it.
Yeah, and I think that the thought tripped him up and just made contact with the basket.
Here's a catch by Rock. There's the backhand. Ikeda from the corner. Rock is there from the 11 line. Ron's calling for the rebote. He makes the save with a light touch. Jedden attacks. Ron gets there. That is one fluid motion.
Wow.
And it scores on the return.
Yeah. Boy, he committed to getting up to this drop shots too. I mean, he's charging in before Jedden gets it off. It's a little bit of a tell though, because when he starts taking those steps, you know the drop shot's coming. Yeah. Gave him maybe an extra second and a half to get up there, and that's all the difference. Flicked it up, and look at how this one hits off the back wall.
Scores 2-1. Ron has the serve for Cyclones. Fault, underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Ikeda on the backhand. Rock's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Rock from the 11 to the inside. Right to the corner. Rebote on the wall for Jedden. That's a fine save. And it scores. 2-2. Jedden serves.
I mean, a really good save by Jedden. First of all, just keeping the rally going and then forcing that miss by Ron. I mean, that thing was riding the side wall. He had to get the cesta in there, dig it out.
It was.
Got good power on it, enough to score.
Rock catches the serve. There's the forehand. Scoop attempt miss. Rebote not there. 3 points for Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden has the serve. They can get away from you very quickly right about this point.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened in that second set. Cyclones have to lock in and end this run.
Rock will keep it on the forehand. Right side played back. Ikeda looks for the rebote. Ron takes it on the bounce. 2-all ripped and scoring off the cesta of Jedden. 3-3. Ron serves.
You rip the 2-all, more of a split placement, force that front quarter to switch from right to left, and good things tend to happen. Jedden doesn't know if Ikeda's back behind him, so he's going to go for this ball. You have to communicate so well, put a little pressure on the defense to talk.
Yeah, Ikeda needed to call him off it.
And they did not right there. 3-3.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
A lot of traffic in the service box, too. Even beyond the service box, in the receiving area, too.
Second serve is good. Ikeda makes the catch. That one went right by the forehand of Rock and scored. We are at 4 points for Jedden and Ikeda of the Fireballs. Jedden has the serve.
More of a stabbing catch. What that is all timing. And when you miss, that's going to look like that. Clean miss, resulting in a 4th point for the Fireballs.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rock makes the catch. Forehand. High and inside. Here's Ikeda. Excellent Robote play.
It's a 2-wall.
Excellent catch by Jedden. Plays it light. Ron reads it, stops it, returns it hard. Robote coming out. Ikeda sets up for the Robote. Catch by Rock deep in the backcourt. Picada, big bounce. Touch the side wall, brings it down. Here's Ikeda. Sidearm, Karam will score. 5 points and a possible match point for the Fireballs, Jedden and Ikeda. Jedden has the serve.
This is more about the fake than the placement of this shot. Look at how he lulls Ron to sleep here. This is just a normal forehand, and then he smacks it into the side wall. Not really worrying how close it hits to the boundary line, more just hoping that Ron doesn't take off for it. Not close. Well done.
Rock down low, makes the catch. Here's the forehand. It passes right into the corner. Ikeda for the Robote.
And
that ball is not playable. Point set and match to Jedden and Ikeda of the Fireballs, winning in the 3rd set, 6-3.
Oh, quite the comeback for the Fireballs. Down in that 2nd set. They come back, take it 6-4 in the 3rd set, 6-3 for that doubles win. Fireballs retake the lead on the game day, 2.5 points to 1.5 for the Cyclones. Coming up next, it will be number 1 division doubles, Faronda and Manu for the Cyclones, taking on Hormachea and Ubia. Hormachea subbing for Inaki. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one.
And here we have the Game Days scoreboard brought to you by DraftKings. See a 1.5 there for the Cyclones, 2.5 points for the Fireballs. All of the scores there along the bottom for all of the Battle Court teams. Before we move on to our next doubles match, let's hear from the winners of that last match, Jedden and Ikeda.
Jedden, Ikeda, congrats on that win. You guys were playing against Ron, who has been off with the injury, but you knew was going to be a really tough competitor. How did you guys prepare to go out there and play against him?
So a lot of people may not know we've been playing all day. So the way we prepared ourselves is just eliminate the mistakes. The first set, mistakes, that's why we lost. Second set, we eliminated them. Second and third, we was able to get the win. We know this run not being 100% healthy, so we had to take advantage of it. You know, it's good sportsmanship at the same time because we don't want to get them hurt, but at the same time, we got to pick out the persons at the weakest point, and that's what we did.
Ikeda, that final kill shot right in that final set, I think you were you were done playing and you were just not going to let Ron take that win from you, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Tenard told me that he was injured. I didn't even notice it. But at the end of the day, we got the points, and it's always it's a great feeling just to keep adding points to the team.
Yes, it is.
Well, you guys played great. You made your team proud, and we'll see how you do with the rest of the matches.
Let's go Fireball.
Thank you. Let's go Fireball. Besitos. Amor, te amo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, top division doubles match. Foronda and Manu take on Hormachea and Ubia. And this team for the Cyclones 1-3 through their first 4 matches of the season. The top division doubles team for the Fireballs, which was Inaki and Ubia, just 1-3 so far as well. Hormachea is filled in nicely for Inaki. See if he can do it once again. Ready to go with the introduction of match 4. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to go with our 4th match, top division doubles. Representing the Cyclones, we have the team of Foronda and Manu. And for the Fireballs, the team of Hormachea and Ubia. There's a serve. Our 4th match is underway. Hard back into the inside. Good catch by Manu off the side wall. Here's Ubia from the 11 line. Hard backhand. Taken in by Manu. Ubia from the left side. Foronda steps back to cut it off. High and hard. Ubia going to keep that one on the left side. The backhand. Will kick off the sidewall. Handled by Foronda. Ubia back beyond the 12. Forehand. Stop. Backhand rather. Stopped on the left side of Foronda. Here's Hormachea. Steps in there on the right side. High and hard. A little too high. It's in the overhead screen and out of play. Foronda and Manu with the first point of this match.
That ball really took off. Not a case of don't know my own strength. Just really a question of keeping it in the boundaries of the court. High and hard to the front wall tends to kick up to the overhead screen.
Low runner to the inside, scooped by Manu. There's the backhand. Right on the sidewall, that's pulled in by Ubia. Manu again, just beyond the 11 line. Hard throw, cutting along the sidewall. Ubia ducks. Hormachea plays the rebote. Foronda looking to attack, cuts it off in the air. Trying to pass with the left side. Good catch by Ubia, gets back in there in the corner. Manu from the 11. Another one cutting inside, pulled in. Backhand. This one's coming out. Rebote forehand lined up. Hard throw, gets it into the backcourt. There's Ubia. Hard to the inside, Manu. Actually gets back in there to make the rebote save. And the ball's tipped on the return. 2 quick points for Foronda and Manu.
Hormachea with a lot of communication, talking to Ubia. Called him off one earlier that Ubia took. Made the catch just fine. But we have the Cyclones backcourt here. Number 17, a wall. Manu is an absolute wall, trying to get the ball past him. Good luck.
Ubia on the left side. There's a low runner. Pulled in by Manu. Backhand from the 11. Right on the sidewall. Good catch there by Ubia. Manu from the left side. Pulled in by Ubia again. On the steps back. Cuts it off at the 9. High hard throw. Ubia pulls another one. Manu, low runner to the inside. Ubia back to the 13 line. Makes the catch. Powerful throw. Right along the sidewall. Manu handles. This one cutting inside. Tough grab by Ubia. There's a powerful backhand. Rebote's coming out. Foronda. Powerful rebote. Gets it to the backcourt. That's Ubia. Backhand 2-wall. Opens up. And it scores. Ubia gets the Fireballs on the board with their first point.
Ubia wanted something different. Saw both of his opponents lined up on the inside. You could see Fronton moving out there thinking that Manu was moving with him, but then when he realized he wasn't, knew the point was done. And so you see Ubia here smack it off the sidewall on the backhand. Fronton turned, but was like, hey, sorry.
Manu from the backcourt, hard throw in the corner. Ubia just out of the way. Hormachea saves the rebote. Ubia back beyond the 13, hard throw. Comes out to the middle of the court. Manu keeps it on the left side, low runner. Back inside, Hormachea comes cross court to cut it off. Hard throw, there's Manu. Backhand, keeps it to the inside. Ubia steps up. This one launch. Manu steps back to the glass to make the catch. High hard throw, right to the left side of Ubia. This one kicking up and out. Rebote forehand, lofting Rebote played to the inside on the wall.
What a
Great catch by Ubia. Another backhand two wall. Ooh, that one scores. 2 in a row for the Fireballs. We're tied up.
Worked the first time, tried a second time. Manu went after this one, though.
But again, I mean, look at the, Ferronda.
This one opened up nice. It was low, too.
Yeah, and Manu took off and just dropped and got the second bounce. Well, Ferronda picks the serve, whips it to the inside. High scoop made by Ubia. Forehand coming up the middle, powerfully. Manu, backhand two wall, got him. The backhand two wall's working early. Ferronda and Manu take the lead 3-2.
Manu throws a better backhand two wall than Ubia. We could just say that factually. The way that opened up was just, and Hormachea, I think, saying, hey, man, stop poking the bear. You're leaving me out on you're leaving me out on a log here, man.
Ubia handles the serve on the left side. That's a low bullet. Not going to cross. Manu handles in the air. Backhand. Ubia from the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside. Little Magic City bounce. Keeps it on the left. Manu steps up just beyond the 11 line. Hard throw. Picked off by Ubia. One on the wall. Manu stops another one. Hormachea now back at the 10. Launched it wall to wall. Rebote played up at the 6. Verona turns it inside. There's Ubia. Backhand. That's coming out a long way. Close to the sidewall, too. Verona makes a tough save. Hormachea attacks. Costado. Drop it.
On
and
the
he
pad.
dropped it on the pad. 4 points for the Cyclones.
Just on the pad. Sometimes you're lining up the drop shot, but you hear footsteps. Or you think you see something out of the corner of your eye, and same thing happens with the 2-all. Once you're committed to whatever the throw is, just make sure you complete it successfully, regardless of where your opponent is. Don't start changing things midstream.
Oh, what a stop by Ubia. Charging hard along the sidewall to make the play. Here's the rebote on the forehand. Pulled in by Ubia right off the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Manu stops this one. Oh, the backhand got away from Ubia up in the overhead screen and out of play. That's 5 points and a possible set point for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Ubia sent that one flying. He's got all the power in the world, both sides, right side and left side. This one just took off and hit the overhead screen.
Hard serve, Ubia's got it in the middle of the court. Big backhand. Ferronda tracks down the rebote. Puts it inside. Ubia takes it off the sidewall. Backhand. That's out of it. Rebote forehand. Played back to the inside. No play for Hormachea. Here's Ubia from the back. Oh, tough grab by Manu. Late contact with the sidewall. Puts it back inside for Ubia. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ferronda. Play to the inside. Caught by Ubia. Ubia again, the low runner. Manu couldn't get there in the air, but he does save the rebote. He is backhand, low runner at the 9 line. Stopped by Manu. Manu, hard throw to the inside. Ubia ducks. Hormachea gets back in there with a tough save. Ferronda winds it up. Costado inside. Ubia takes off for the rebote. He makes another one. Ooh, that's caught on the Costado of Ferronda. Back to the inside. Ubia picks it up. Manu now with the forehand. Looking across the sidewall. It's a flying grab by Hormachea. Low bullet again. That one crosses. Ubi out of the way. Hormachea with the left side of Bote. On the bounce, Manu. Backhand again. Runner on the wall. What a catch by Hormachea. The backhand clears the overhead screen out to the 5 line. Ferronda rips it inside.
What a
Picked up
catch.
on the bounce. Forehand low and hard. Manu gets there. Aggressive call by Hormachea. He makes the save to the inside. Here's Manu. Keeps it on the forehand. Over the top. Big bouncer. Controlled by Ubia. Ubia comes out on the right side. Cut off by Ferronda. Ubia up at the 9. Backhand to the corner. Manu with a leaping grab. There's the backhand. Higher and harder. Ubia steps back. Manu from the 11 again. Hard to the inside. Ubia's got another one. A tough catch by Manu right at the 12 line. Backhand crosses, dropping low. Here's Ubia. Wall to wall from the left side. Ferronda takes off early. Stops at the 5 line. Rips it at the feet of Ubia. He steps up to catch it in the air. Rabote 2-wall. Oh, Hormachea stops it. Hormachea whips it inside. Manu's got a read, and he makes a diving save. This one floating on the sidewall. Caught by Ubia. Backhand inside. Oh, what positioning by Manu. Gets back in there to make the catch. The backhand passes. Hormachea off his footing. Powers it to the inside. Caught by Manu. Backhand 2-wall. It does score. What a point. Cyclones take the set 6-2. 2 minutes, we'll come back and play our second set.
You could see the frustration in Hormachea's face. He was there.
Yeah, he read it.
He was prepared for a shot. Whether or not it was backhand 2-wall, I don't know. And a rare miss. You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back there in between sets. Let's take a look at some replays from that first set.
Well, here's the 2-wall attempt by Manu. Opening up, just not enough. Hormachea hard to the inside. Look at Manu, though.
Reads it perfect.
Yeah,
you want to talk about that's court position.
Well, he never takes a step towards the back wall. I mean, something that we talk about. Sometimes players follow the path of the ball.
Right.
Manu, I mean, that's positioning. Knows where to be before the ball is there and digs it out.
You move your body into position to make the catch or throw. In that case, he had to go for a fall down rebote, but it's moving your body.
Yeah.
So it's backhand 2-wall. Look.
And I just took his eye off of it. Maybe he can't believe he missed that one. 6-2, opening set goes to the Cyclones, Ferronda and Manu. You know, over the last 5 seasons of Battle Court, we've seen Carballo and Manu as the #1 team for the Cyclones. Now with a different front quarter. And it's really hard to replicate what Carballo and the type of player he is. Ferronda, more traditionally trained, has been playing with Manu for a number of years and working out so far in that first set.
He's just not, Ferronda just probably not going to bring the offensive prowess that Carballo had in previous years. Defensively, though.
Yeah.
As far as making the rebote, making the catches.
Consistency.
Yes, the consistency is probably going to
the unforced errors, you know. Again, different player, brings a different style, but it all works well when you got Manu back there. Makes life pretty easy for his front quarter. 6-2. Cyclones take the opening set. Ready to go with set 2. We are ready to begin set number 2. Hormachea and Ubia have the serve. Hormachea serves. Set 2 is underway. Manu with the backhand to the inside. That's stopped by Ubia. Ubia, high and hard. The rebote's coming out. Lead to the inside. That's cut off by Hormachea. Manu with the backhand. Here's Ubia. Keeps it on the left side. Low runner. Ferronda steps back to the 9 line to cut it off. Ubia now on the left side, lobs up the backhand, right to Manu. Manu from the 11 puts it on the wall. Hormache gets in there. Low runner inside. Hormache comes cross court to cut it off. Powerful backhand. Manu's got to play on it. Softer touch to the inside. Here's Ubia. Backhand launched. Robote played up at the 5 line. Ferronda turns it up the middle. Ubia keeps it on the left. Backhand. Dropping low. Manu couldn't get there in the air. Plays the Robote on the back end. Comes out to the middle of the court. The 2-wall opens up and it scores. Hormache gets the scoring started in our second set with a point.
See Hormache going back to what works for him, that Costado 2-wall. Beautifully executed. Tremendous confidence.
Oh, Ferronda just out of the way of that serve. Manu safely gets the backhand in play. Ubia hard to the inside, picked up high on the left side of Manu. There's the backhand, caught by Ubia. Big backhand again, takes Manu out of it. Ferronda tracks down the Robote, drops it over the top. Hormache controls it, another 2-wall. Ferronda's got this one. He whips it to the inside, and he got the second bounce before Hormache made the catch. 2 bounces ruled and a point for the Cyclones.
Great reflex. I can call it a great play, but a great reflex there by Ferronda. See the 2-wall here stopped beautifully by Ferronda. Perfect positioning.
Oh, that's such a good throw.
Carambola,
yeah.
1, 2.
Hit the sidewall in the air. That'll kill a lot more of the speed. Hard serve inside. Ubia handles. There's the powerful backhand. Robote along the wall, dropped to the inside. Hormache into the drop shot, but he dropped it in the pad. 2 points for Ferronda and Manu. Oh, he heard the footsteps there, I think. Manu was charging.
Yeah, changing things up just slightly there. Hormache has landed multiple, prior to tonight, landed multiple drop shots effectively.
Hormache takes the serve. The 2-wall will score. Aggressive play paying off. It's 2-2.
So much so the front court judge was trying to brace himself on the screen, was pointing with his finger. It was good, it was good.
Look at this, practically on the floor. Don't even know if he scooped it or caught it in the air. Looks like the air, and then the 2-wall just inside the boundary. See the judge pointing with his offhand. That one was good. Manu from the left side. There's the low runner. Ubia makes the catch. Powerful. Runner of his own. That's caught by Manu. Backhand to the inside. Pulled in by Ubia. Manu out of the way. Ferronda. Forehand Robote. Picked off by Ubia. On the left side. Hard backhand. Ubia now just beyond the 11. The backhand 2-wall. That lands in and it scores. The Fireballs take the lead 3-2.
I'd be curious to know how many of these Ubia threw before he started playing Battle Court.
Look at this one.
Wow.
Just inside the boundary.
It's well thrown. Much better than the first 2.
Hard serve coming up the middle. The backhand 2-wall opens. It's scooped by Hormache. Hormache whips it inside, and it scores. 4 points now for the Fireballs, Hormache and Ubia.
You saw something very unusual there. You saw Manu get beat. A ball coming to him that he wasn't quite prepared for. I mean, he stops everything. We never see that.
No.
Never. See, Hormache he picks that up on the bounce, rifles it back off the sidewall. Tremendous play.
Robote left side by Hormachea. Picked up on the bounce by Manu. Manu comes over the top. Ubia plays it in the corner. Hard throw from the left side. Leaping grab by Manu. There's the backhand. Close to the side wall. Ubia's got it. Manu now from deep in the backcourt. Puts it along the side wall. Oh, that's another tough grab by Ubia. A little more power behind this throw. Manu's out of the way. Ferronda with the forehand Robote. Caught off the side wall. Here's Ubia again. Manu now reaches low on the right side. Forehand looking across. Ubia waits for it at the 12. Backhand to the inside. Manu steps up, makes the catch. Powerful throw at the 11 line. That one's out of reach. Hormachea takes off. Drops it to the inside. Manu scoops it. Backhand. Even lower. Scoop by Ubia. What a tough catch by Manu. Back at the 13 line. Drops it along the side wall. Ubia steps up. Low runner again. Ferronda comes cross court. He takes it in the air. The backhand. Right to Ubia. Just out of reach of Manu. Ferronda again. Drops it inside. Caught off the side wall. Ubia higher and harder. Another Robote. Played up at the 5. Turned to the inside. Kicks out to the middle of the court. Manu turns the Robote above his head. This is floating on the inside. Hormachea attacks. Whips it along the side wall. That's a scoop by Manu. Backhand. Ubi is back in the corner. High hard throw. That clears. Ferronda takes off early. Up at the 4 line now. Whips it inside. Ubia makes the catch on the right side. Manu off his footing. The Robote's up in the overhead screen. 5 points for the Fireballs. They have a possible set point.
Tremendous play by all 4 players. Hormachea and Ubia playing much more in sync than we saw even earlier.
Manu from the outside, low runner. Picked off by Ubia. Ubia on the left side. There's a bullet. Caught by Manu. Ubia. Oh, he came behind this one. Robote comes shooting out along the wall. Saved by Ferronda. This time he lets it pass. Hormachea plays it to the inside. Oh, what a scoop. Not a lot of space there to make the catch. The backhand's blasted. Hormachea dropping it inside. Manu waits on the Robote to make the save. Hormachea comes cross court. He whips the split placement. Manu scooped it. Manu hard up the middle. Picked up on the bounce. Here's Ubia. Ubia low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Ferronda. Keeps it going. Forehand over the top. Manu likes to play the Robote. The 2-wall is low. Point and set. Hormachea and Ubia take it 6-2. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play a third and decisive one.
That's right.
So a third set will decide this match. Hormachea and Ubia coming back in set number 2. They win it 6-2. See some replays here. Bote left side, look at Hormachea. Whips this one, splitter. Yeah, Hormachea comes across the court. Manu throws it right back to Ubia. Look at this catch. One-handed effort by Ferronda. Keeps it going. What a play. Then look at this one by Ubia. Hard to the inside at the feet of Ferronda. Robote played, trying to turn it into a 2-wall, and that's too low. (6-2). Hormachea and Ubia take set number 2. We get at the 2-wall kills for Ubia this season, 3 out of 6, and I mean, frankly, all of those have to be backhand 2-wall attempts. Don't see many costados from Ubia, and if you do see it, that's going to be more in singles, not in these doubles matches. But it's been effective today, converting at least 2 in this match, and a few earlier in the day as well. And as Stu was mentioning, I mean, the aggressive nature by Hormachea up in the front court compared to Ferronda. In terms of front quarters out here, the Hormachea 23 two-wall kill attempts. He's successfully done 14 of them. Ferronda's thrown about half as many, 12 total attempts, and he's only killed 6. Shows you the types of players these two are up in the front. A little more aggressive style, paying off for the Fireballs. Let's see what happens in this third set. We are ready to begin set number 3. Ferronda and Manu serve to Hormachea and Ubia. Ferronda serves. Our third set is underway. Ubia starts it off with a backhand to the inside. Manu lets it come out. There's the rebote. Played into the corner. Ubia's got it again. Manu steps in. Back of the 13 line. Lobs it up. Clears the overhead screen. Hormachea forced to play the rebote on the left side. He just lays it up. Gets it to Manu in the backcourt. Soft touch. Puts it along the wall. There's Ubia. Manu steps back beyond the 13 line, trying to put this on the sidewall. Pretty close. Good catch by Ubia. Ubia from the 12 line, big backhand. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand, laid up and passing. A side rebote save. Manu goes up, contact with the sidewall, comes out over the top. Ubia waits for it at the 13. This one drops at the feet of Manu. Rebote shooting out. Ferronda drops it inside. Hormachea. Ooh, that one staying inside. It died off the front wall, and it will score. First point for Hormachea and Ubia.
That came in low and stayed low the entire way.
Manu from the left side. There's a low runner. What a scoop.
Oh.
Almost. Had
In
it
and
for
out
a
of the
second.
cesta.
Just lost it as he went to make the throw. That's a point for Ferronda and Manu. Four. Okay. That is an ace. 2 points now for the Cyclones. Ferronda and Manu lead it 2-1. Backhand to the inside, right along the wall. Ubia lets it pass. Hormachea saves the rebote at the feet of Manu. Backing up, makes the stop. Outside placement. Oh, it's tipped. (3-1) Cyclones lead. Ubia picks that one up off the floor. What a catch. Hard backhand. Manu out of the way. Ferronda with the forehand rebote. Hormachea left side to the inside. Manu's got it again. Forehand dropping low. There's Ferronda to cut it off. The backhand just above the pad. What a catch by Hormachea. Backhand. Got to reach him. Manu. Fronton looking for it. Save to the inside. Pulled in by Ubia. Another backhand. Low bullet above the pack. Backhand follows. Ubia. Tip ball. What a play there by Manu. That's 4-1 in favor of the Cyclones.
Pace did not die off going into this third set. It picked up, in fact.
Oh, went for the serve, knocked it down in the service box. That's an ace, bringing Fronton and Manu to 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for the Cyclones. It's happened quickly, Stu, this comeback.
Yeah, absolutely. Hormache doesn't miss many of those, especially when going for the serve.
Yeah, Manu has just turned it into another gear here in this third set now. Ubia keeps it on the right side. That's a hard throw picked off by Fronton. Fronton whips it inside. There's Ubia. Backhand. That's launched. Manu out of the way. Fronton in position makes the rebote save. Deep into the backcourt. Here's Ubia. Sidearm play to the inside. Manu goes up for it. Hard forehand. Dropping low. There's Ubia. On the right side. The outside placement.
That's
blasted
beautiful.
in. That will score. That extends the match. 2 points for the Fireballs.
It's not just the fact that the forehand outside placement is thrown towards the outside of the court when your opponents aren't expecting it. It's the fact that it hits the floor and continues to curve out. That was beautifully executed by Ubia.
Our backhand, that's caught by Ubia right off the side wall. A little Magic City bounce. Manu keeps it on the right. High off the front wall, looking across. Ubia gets in there. What a backhand. Fronton stops at the foreline, whips it up the middle. Ubia again. This time a little bit lower. Manu takes off, out in position, saves the rebote. Ubia at the 10. Hard up the middle, caught by Fronton. What defense? Drops the backhand into the corner. Ubia gets there. High hard backhand, that's floating along the sidewall. Fronton just makes the save. Hormache threw it into the pad. Point, set, and match. Fronton and Manu take it in 3 sets. Winning the final set, 6-2. 6-2, 2-6, 6-2. The Cyclones take match number 4, the top division of doubles. For the moment, at least they retake the game day lead, 3-2.5 over the Fireballs. One doubles matchup next. Bueno and Manu take on Hormache and Cabrera, then singles Fronton and Ubia afterwards to close out the game day.
Four minutes, you got time for pants.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
And here we have the Game Day scoreboard brought to you by DraftKings. You see 3 points there for the Cyclones, 2.5 points for the Fireballs. See total points for all teams there along the bottom of that graphic. 44 points for the Renegades, 29 for the Warriors, 28.5. See, those half points do make a difference there for the Chargers. 27 total for the Fireballs, that is current. 22.5 for the Cyclones and 15 for the Devils. Up next, we have another doubles match. We'll be bringing Manu and Hormache back out, albeit with different partners.
Yes, a little bit of an extended break here between these two matches. Hormache already out there. Manu working hard in that one. Still back on the bench. With a full 2 minutes left on that clock, though. We got our winning team ready to go. Yeah. Second win for Ferranda and Manu. Here they are.
Ferranda and Manu, congratulations on that win. You guys are now 2-3 through the first half of your season. How are you going to keep this momentum going?
Well, we're going to try to play our best. Today we did a good match and was a difficult match. And I think if we continue the same way, we can be in the playoffs.
Ferranda say everything. We have to keep trying to play the best and not make mistake, and we'll see. Thank you.
Manu, you kicked it into high gear at the end there. Were you just ready to get off the court?
I didn't listen.
You went into another dimension. You were playing out of your mind, especially at the very end of the match. We were wondering if you were just wanting to finish this match. You have another one coming up right after this. Were you just playing aggressive so that you could get off the court and be done with that match?
Yeah, maybe both. Try to finish quick, and I had another match, so we'll see what happens now. Thank you.
It was a smart strategy, so congratulations, and we'll see you back out on the court.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
And there you have it.
Up next, we're going to see two of these guys up again.
There you go.
With some different partners. Bueno and Manu for the Cyclones in this third division doubles match, taking on Hormachea and Cabrera. Again, Hormachea substituting for Inaki in this one.
Did my eyes deceive me, or did Hormachea stay out there most of the time?
Most of the time, Stu, that's right. And this is a matchup here where the Fireballs have a significant rank advantage up in the front court. Hormachea, the 2, facing off against Bueno, who's the 5 for the Cyclones. But then that advantage flips in the backcourt. Manu, the number 1 player for the Cyclones, against Cabrera, who's in the 5 division for the Fireballs. Ready to go with our 5th match of the day, last doubles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, third division doubles match. Representing the Cyclones, we have the team of Bueno and Manu. And for the Fireballs, we have Hormachea and Cabrera.
Here's the serve. We begin. There's a backhand by Bueno to the inside. Cabrera's there. Here's a catch by Cabrera, backhand from the 12 line. Manu on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Here's Cabrera, backhand. Robote forehand for Hormachea. Big backhand by Cabrera. Here's Bueno on the backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera's there, backhand. Manu at the 11 line, backhand. Caught near by Cabrera. Costado 2-all, stopped by Bueno. Carambola by Bueno.
Oh, my.
Stopped in a magnificent catch by Hormachea. Here's the backhand. Dropping, stopped by Manu. Beautiful catch at the side wall. Here's Manu, backhand. Beautiful scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand. Here's a backhand by Hormachea, powerfully thrown right to the corner. Manu is there. Here's a backhand by Manu. Cabrera to the inside. Bueno now from the 8 line. Ball tipped. First point for Bueno and Manu.
Yeah, that's not good.
Bueno serves.
Oh, lengthy first
And
point.
We have a 5-minute injury. 5-minute injury clock.
Yeah, so Cabrera going to take a seat here back on the bench, and he will get a full 5 minutes for the injury timeout. He's got to be back on the court within those 5 minutes, and if not, they either have to make a sub or forfeit the match. So this is a case where you got Cabrera, who's the 5th-ranked player for the team. So the next highest available sub would be Jedden, who's in Division 6. Again, back here in an injury timeout. Again, in the injury timeout here, and we're getting a pretty good look at Inaki. Again, hope to have Inaki back from injury here in a couple minutes. And instead of Inaki, we're actually going to get the trainer in there. Stretching him out here. You see Cabrera back on that bench, just hoping that he can continue. They're about 3 minutes and 20 seconds up on the clock still with the injury timeout. So they'll have to make a determination after that 5 minutes is up. Can Cabrera continue? If not, it will be Jedden. And if not Jedden, they could go down to the taxi squad. And I think Joseph is the next, or the only sub on the taxi squad that would be eligible to participate if Cabrera and Jedden both are unable to go. But still trying to stretch it out, and they're hoping that Cabrera can get back out there.
Now remember, Cabrera did have that issue. It was a potential ankle issue. That was what, last week? And he was able to walk it off. But again, we see more injuries of the lower limbs in highlight than you expect. People will say, well, do you see shoulder injuries? Do you see wrist injuries? Do you see, we do occasionally see those, occasionally see shoulder injuries, but no, knees primarily, knees, ankles, hamstrings. You're running around on concrete. So for Battle Court, we do have this 5-minute period where you get a chance to address whatever it is that's going on to see if you can work it out. Cabrera has not had a scratch since joining Battle Court.
Yeah, I mean, he's moving around, stretching it out. I mean, you know, Cabrera is just itching to get back out there if he can. I mean, listening to the trainer as he should, you know. Everyone trying to give advice back there, but hey, I'd listen to the professionals too, but hey, that's just me.
Well, you're a professional, Andrew. You're a professional announcer.
You know, not in
What's your opinion?
Don't know much about the knee, though, Stu.
I think
I got one bone bruise, but that's not enough
it's a hamstring.
to learn.
I think he's dealing with a hamstring.
Yeah, it looks like it. And that is Cabrera for the Fireballs. 5th-ranked player. We are approaching or under a minute now on that remaining clock. So we're going to find out here pretty soon what's going to happen. And I mean, again, if we haven't heard anything by now, I would expect that Cabrera's going to try, but
absolutely,
you never know.
Because I don't think we've asked anyone to go
yeah,
into
exactly
to dress up. So he's putting his cesta back on. We have about 10 seconds to go left in the injury timeout. Talking with Hormachea.
That's not standard water, Stu. Getting word, you know, liquid IV type, electrolyte type of drink. To get him hydrated back out there. Looks like he will continue on in this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the injury timeout has expired. Cabrera will continue to play.
Yeah, still just trying to loosen it up, stretch it out, but he will continue here.
Here's the backhand by Cabrera, low to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Manu's there. Powerful forehand by Hormachea, caught by Bueno. Here's the backhand. Hormachea playing deep. Backhand from the 10 line. Bueno on the forehand. Low and hard. Hormachea is there. Costello caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno has the serve. Reminder, the scoring here in Battle Court, first team to 6 points. Win the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And Hormachea obviously recognizing that his backcourt may be a little bit injured, so it might see him open it up just a little bit more. Shooting a long 2-all there, catching the pad. Now he's one of the more aggressive to begin with, and also given this matchup, expecting to start firing here.
Here's the backhand. Robote coming out at the side wall. The ball is missed. That's a point for Hormachea and Cabrera. Hormachea has the serve for the Fireballs. Fault underserve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Hormachea. Here's a backhand by Manu. Bueno now from the 8 line. Backhand to the inside. Cabrera's there. Powerful backhand by Cabrera. Manu in the corner. Cabrera again. Backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Manu will pick this one up on the forehand. Plays it to pass. Robote for Hormachea. Big bounce to the inside. Manu is there. Big backhand, a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. That's a 3rd point for Bueno and Manu. Bueno will have the serve for the Cyclones.
If you're not feeling 100%, you'll use a little less legs on these throws and start to fire with a little more arms, which could send the balls up that high on the overhead screen just like that. Caught it up about the 5 line, way up in there.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Cabrera on the backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand. That's out. 2 points for Hormachea and Cabrera. Hormachea has the serve for the Fireballs.
If you don't have enough time to turn and play that Robote, most likely it's going to escape to the outside and ultimately off the court right there. 2nd point for the Fireballs. Just needing anything to get a little momentum started.
See Hormachea there tying back into his cesta.
And all things considered, I mean, not too bad of a sign for the Fireballs. Hormachea hasn't gotten the shots to work yet in just a 1-point deficit. Cabrera not 100%, seemingly in the back, so.
He knows he has to cover more court.
Yeah, I mean, anything could happen. But still very much in it.
Ball tipped off the serve. 3-3. Hormachea serves for the Fireballs.
Not often you see Manu miss a serve. A little bit of traffic there in the backcourt.
Especially one coming off the side wall like that. They are more complicated to catch, but Manu's the master of those catches. Here's Bueno on the backhand from the 7 line. Oh, that ball is tipped. Ball tipped into Cabrera.
You're not where you want to be hit.
It's a point for Bueno and Manu. Bueno will have the serve.
We're not talking about the hamstring either.
Well, maybe it took his mind off his hamstring.
That is, there you are, Stu. Always on the bright side. I like that.
Executive producer always wants the positive spin on things. And
well, that's why we've been working so well together.
Exactly.
You know, it's always,
Exactly. Here's the catch by Manu, backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Hormachea. Back to the 11 line. Manu is there. Hormachea calls for the Robote. Plays it safely. That ball hit or touched the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. 5 points for Bueno and Manu. This is possible set point.
Yeah, and Hormachea actually called Cabrera off. It looked like he was going to step in there to make the catch. Did the right thing. Stepped out of the way when he heard his front quarter call him off. But just didn't have enough power to continue the rally and reach the front wall on the return.
Had to think he was going to have more play coming off the back wall.
It kind of made contact late with the sidewall, which really killed a lot of the speed.
Here's Cabrera on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Manu lets it pass. Bueno for the rebote. Caught on the forehand of Hormachea. Hormachea hard to the inside, scoop by Manu. Here's Cabrera, backhand from the 9 line. Cabrera on the catch, backhand from the 11. Big backhand by Bueno, rebote. Forehand by Hormachea. To the feet of Manu, he makes the catch. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is point and set for Bueno and Manu of the Cyclones. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our second set.
Well, 6-3, Cyclones close it out. And it was 3-3 not too long ago, Stu. That set got away from the Fireballs quickly. And the Cyclones take it. We just haven't seen many, outside of singles, many 2-wall kills here from Hormachea, and that's really been his game through the first couple weeks, first month, really, of the season here in Battle Court. With the Cyclones, just more of the same. Good, consistent play over the last few years by Manu in the backcourt. Bueno's been getting better and better up in the front court.
Well, he's had a stellar 2024. I mean, really stand out compared to years prior. See Manu back there consulting with Miguel in the DraftKings players cage. Miguel not playing tonight. I believe he says there's 1 more week left as he recovers from calf tear, partial calf tear. We move to the other side of the player's cage. There you see Ikeda, who's hooded. Cabrera, who's a little banged up this last set. Hormachea is playing his 3rd match
of this game
day, and we finished off the Devils and Fireballs at 4:30 this afternoon, so Hormachea has had a lot of court time.
And the last opportunity for him today to put points up on the board. This is a big match. At this point, the Cyclones lead 3-2.5. With this doubles win right here, the Cyclones would secure a game day victory. And we still have that one singles match left. That's Foronda against Ubia.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Hormachea will have the serve for the Fireballs. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Hormachea serves. Set begins. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand saved by Hormachea on the sidewall. Here's Bueno from the 7 line. Hard throw. Hormachea calls for it. Falls short. He still makes the save. Here's Bueno. Low and hard. Scooped up by Cabrera. Backhand by Cabrera. Wall to wall. Out to the rebote. Bueno makes the play. Hormachea powerfully from the forehand. Manu following it. Makes the diving save. That is in play. Manu now from the 13 line, crossing the sidewall. Robote, left side by Hormachea. Here's Manu with a hop. Backhand by Cabrera. Robote forehand by Hormachea. Passes the front quarter. Manu has it on the bounce. Ball on the wall, picked off by Manu. Rotate forehand by Hormachea. Rotate left side by Hormachea, still to the inside. Manu takes it on the bounce. Cabrera from the 12 line. Here's Manu. Cabrera. Bueno steps in, saves the forehand rebote. Here's Hormachea. Drop shot. Caught by Manu at the 5 line. There's the backhand. Caught by Cabrera. Bueno in the backcourt. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Hormachea on the rebote to the inside. Manu is there again. Backhand by Cabrera. Cabrera again. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Scoop by Hormachea. Powerful backhand. Caught by Manu. Manu from the 12 line on the left side. Rebote, left side by Hormachea. Manu from the 11, backhand. Costado to the inside, scooped up by Cabrera. There's a big backhand, rebote coming out. Catch by Hormachea. There's the backhand by Hormachea, catch by Manu. Low runner. Scoop attempt is missed. First point of the second set goes to Bueno and Manu of the Cyclones. Bueno has the serve.
I mean, that was a pretty lengthy rally. There really wasn't one good opportunity for Hormachea to even throw a shot there. So, I mean, that's half the battle is getting the opportunity, and this defense for the Cyclones really isn't giving them anything. Credit to both Bueno and Manu, keeping the ball deep in the backcourt, and when Hormachea is playing it, it's mostly off the rebote.
Here's Manu from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote forehand by Hormachea. Caught in the air by Bueno. He winds up. Costi to the inside. Scooped up by Cabrera. High on the left side. That ball's tipped. 1-1. Hormachea serves for the Fireballs.
Yeah. Bueno sliding to his left. The ball moving from its left to right.
I thought Cabrera was going to get hit again.
Yeah, he kind of clenched up, and that can't feel too good if the hamstring isn't 100% either. But again, just a lot happening on that catch by Bueno, trying to time everything up perfectly. Just tipped it.
Powerful serve by Hormachea. Caught and returned by Manu. Here's the rebote. Forehand. Hard to the inside. Manu moves in, plays the rebote. Caught in the air by Hormachea. Hormachea outside will score. 2 points for Hormachea and Cabrera. Hormachea has the serve.
Well, if he's not getting the kill shots from the Costado, he's got to start to do something else. Here's an outside placement. Bueno all alone. You just don't have a lot of time to react if you're the opposing front quarter, and Manu not there, back behind him.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Ball tipped at the side wall. 2-2. Bueno serves for the Cyclones.
It's another one. Textbook definition of on the side wall. Hormachea trying to really get the cesta into those numbers to help ease that catch into the basket. Just caught it right on the tip. So well thrown by the Cyclones again. Doing the small things very well throughout this match.
Ball in and out of Cabrera's cesta. That's a point for Bueno and Manu. They have 3 points, and Bueno serves. Beautiful catch by Manu behind the 11 line. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Catch by Cabrera. Cabrera goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Cut off by Hormachea. Hormachea from the costado to the inside. Manu's there. Rebote forehand save by Hormachea. Beautiful catch by Cabrera, made deep. Bueno at the side wall. Backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera again. Backhand. Rebote left side by Manu. To the inside it goes. Cabrera's there. Backhand. Here's the catch by Hormachea. Hormachea with the inside placement that scores on the second bounce. Well played. 3-3. Hormachea serves.
Not really a true drop shot, more of a costado with a soft touch to the inside. Look at this. He winds it up like he's going to blast a 2-all or something, cuts off the angle, throws it a little bit lower.
Inside placement, actually, old school remate rincon.
Went down along the side wall, back quarter, couldn't step up to it. Well done.
We're all tied up at 3-3. Hormachea has the serve for the Fireballs.
But again, that's another shot that you don't normally see Hormachea throw. And the 2 walls are completely closed. The Cyclones have just shut that down. Got to start to change it up, and now Hormachea adjusting into this second set.
Powerful, powerful serve by Hormachea. Returned by Manu. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 7 line. Excellent catch by Cabrera. Big backhand follows. Manu's there. Rebote forehand save by Hormachea. Manu will take it on the forehand to 10 line. Here's Cabrera. Backhand from the 12. Low runner, scooped up by Cabrera. Rebote forehand, caught by Bueno. Bueno now from the 7 line. Here's Cabrera in the backcourt. Bueno again, this time from the 8 line, backhand. Rebote forehand. Hormachea. Costado 2-all, stopped by Bueno. Bueno's carambola, scooped by Hormachea.
Wow.
Rebote coming out. 2-all, stopped, and not held on to. Just missed by Hormachea. Beautifully played by both teams. 4 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno has the serve for the Cyclones.
Defense by Bueno there, and this scoop. What an effort by Hormachea. One thing he has struggled with is, again, another 2-wall coming to the outside. That's the second one he's missed on the forehand, coming right to him in this match.
There's the backhand. Catch by Manu. Backhand by Manu from the 9 line. Catch by Cabrera. There's the backhand. Manu, tip ball at the side wall. 4-4 is the score. Hormachea serves for the Fireballs.
And actually a couple misses here by Manu, but unless they're right along the side wall, you're going to see that ball end up in the basket. Another one right on the numbers for the Fireballs to tie things up at 4.
Beautiful catch by Manu. Here's the backhand. Scoop by Cabrera. Here's Bueno. Backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera again, backhand from the 11. To the inside, Manu on the run. Comes out to make the rebote. To the outside it goes. Hormachea cuts it off with the forehand. Cortada stopped, but not held on to by Manu. That is 5 points for Hormachea and Cabrera. Possible set point.
Made the catch that time and killed it with the forehand return. Manu trying to throw that to the outside. Hormachea doesn't fall for it. Look at this one. Just above the pad, crossing the sidewall. Manu has a knack for bringing those in just off the cesta. Yeah. he had.
Excellent catch by Manu. Hormachea with a hop. Backhand from the 9 line. Manu is there. Cabrera, beautiful catch pulling that off the sidewall. Here's Manu. Backhand from the 10, powerfully thrown. Caught again by Cabrera. Here's Bueno. Backhand from the 7 line. Cabrera's there. Manu calls for it. Backhand from the 9, low and hard. Caught down low by Cabrera. To the inside it goes. Manu. Rebote forehand save with a light touch. Hormachea is there. Hard to the inside of the feet of Manu. He scoops it up, rifles it outside. And Hormachea held onto it, maneuvered around Bueno somehow, and got the ball back to the front wall. Not that one.
Yeah, there's some conversation here is that enhanced interference? Looks like the chief judge is going to take another look at this one. I mean, based on the definition of enhanced interference, the opposing player made contact with the cesta of Hormachea. So as Hormachea tried to make the throw, Bueno made contact with him.
Hormachea had possession of the ball in the cesta. As he was trying to throw the ball, he had contact with the opposing player. That is enhanced interference. That point goes to Hormachea.
Yeah, because, I mean, here's the thing. Hormachea, I mean, he juggles it, has to point and set. That is for the Fireball.
That is point and set to Hormachea and Cabrera. Remove. Yes. So as we're looking at this, you see this right there. So you see Hormachea has possession of the ball in the cesta. He needs to have full range of motion in order to make whatever play he's going to make.
Well, Bueno being in his airspace certainly altered the throw. I mean, he made contact with the basket, but...
In this case, it's enhanced interference. As he tried to extend... As he extends, he made contact with Bueno, and at that point, it's enhanced interference, and the point goes to the player in possession of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, the intent of the rule is to protect the offensive player. I mean, if the defensive player gets in their airspace and alters the throw, that changes the course of the point. I mean, that changes a lot of what Hormachea would have done with that throw. I mean, he juggled the ball. He didn't have control. Couldn't get the throw off he would have wanted. So, in that case, contact.
We don't see a lot of enhanced interference. I think we've seen a little bit more of it in the second half of 2024, but it is clear when it happens.
Yeah.
See here,
more times than not, they don't get the throw off.
Hormachea,
I think that's really the question here. There is certainly contact. I mean, you can't argue that.
Twice with the cesta. That there's no question about.
He stops his motion, juggles it, then gets it off. I mean, And again, that wouldn't be a juggle on Hormachea because Bueno got in his way, so there has to be a call made against the Cyclones, and that's really the intent of the rules, to protect that offensive player when making a throw.
And it certainly wasn't by intent. It certainly wasn't by intent. The Cyclones obviously aren't happy with that, but Bueno didn't intend. Bueno had no intentions. He was just there. But Hormachea could not complete the play. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. Bueno will have the serve for the Cyclones.
All right, ready for this third set. This has been quite the match. Injury timeout, back and forth. Got this third set here coming right up. And Bueno Manu will have the serve. Bueno and Manu here have control of the serve. Yeah, you see Manu here conversing with Cabrera. Again, some confusion there. I mean, I guess the biggest part of the confusion is a lot of times with enhanced interference, the ball does come out of the basket and the player doesn't get the throw off. But by the letter of the law, that was enhanced interference. There's the serve. We begin our third decisive set. Bueno on the forehand, drops it inside, picked up on the bounce by Cabrera. Here's Manu, backhand, lobbed up. On a reach of Cabrera. Hormachea left side of Bote, save to the inside. That's caught by Manu, backhand. Well, runner's caught on the sidewall. Cabrera looking to pass, and he does. Manu left side of Bote, quick turn. Scooped up. Hormachea's two-wall opens. Oh, Bueno gets there. Bueno, soft return to the outside. Caught in the air by Hormachea. Manu digs out the rebote out to the middle of the court. Here's Cabrera on the left side. Looking to pass, and he does. Bueno on the rebote, save to the inside. Back it up. Cabrera scooped it up. Karam, stopped by Bueno. Bueno, Karam from the outside. It lands in. Hormachea tracks it down. The Carambola back to Bueno's picked off. Hard to the inside. Cabrera's got it before the second bounce. Low runner. Here's Manu. Rebote coming out, dug out by Hormachea. Fall down save, gets it to Manu in the backcourt. Manu from the left side, backhand, stopped by Cabrera. Rebote forehand, sticks to the inside. Here's Manu. Manu over the top. Looking to bounce it up over Cabrera. He waits for it at the 13 line. Manu just got to that one. There's the backhand. Cabrera from the 11, drops it inside, right between them. Tough scoop in the corner. Hormachea rips it off the sidewall. Hard backhand right to the left side of Manu. Forehand rebote laid up. No play for Bueno. Manu's got it on the bounce. From the 8 line. Oh, that's forehand stays inside. Kind of a wonky spin. Hormachea reads it and makes the save. Manu again. Low runner to the inside. Cabrera all alone. Scoops it up. Low runner on the return. Manu's got it. Backhand to the inside. Here's Manu from the 10. Hard throw. Picked off by Cabrera. Three-wall play. Hormachea stays with the rebote on the bounce. Here's Manu. Controls it at the 9 line. Forehand dropped inside. Cabrera. Here's the backhand by Manu. Played to the inside, caught again. Cabrera lobs it up. Manu just steps up. Backhand by Bueno. Cabrera lets that one come out. Hormachea comes into the backcourt to make the rebote save. Here's Manu, the backhand. Caught by Cabrera. Cabrera from the left side lobs it up on the wall. Manu gets there. Cabrera again, backhand inside. That's stopped by Manu. Manu just beyond the 11, lobs it up, a little bit more power. Here's the rebote. Oh, Manu reaching up high, great control, another backhand, sticks inside Cabrera. Just beyond the 11, a little more power, dropping, Manu gets to it. Forehand rebote, played inside, there's a scoop by Manu. Manu, sidearm play. That's out of reach of Cabrera. Hormachea comes back. Rebote save with a big bounce. Oh, great control by Manu again. Rebote left side, dug out. Here's Manu from the 10 line, over the top to the inside. Cabrera, oh, just did get to it and gets the forehand off in time. Ball missed by Bueno in the front. A well-played first point goes to the Fireballs, Hormachea and Cabrera. Wow, a marathon point here. Really every point to begin the set has been back and forth. And you just see Bueno reaching there low and just tipped it. Ball missed off the serve, well placed. That's an ace. 2 points for the Fireball. Look at this serve coming in, crossing late, just over the cesta of Manu, and oi, ball, it's got a magnet inside of him today. Hard serve, Manu handles this one. Backhand, on to the inside, picked off by Cabrera. Butter now back at the 9. A runner just above the pad. Hormachea steps in on the right side. Low and hard, picked up off the floor by Manu. There's a powerful backhand on the wall.
What a catch
by Cabrera. Manu from the left side again, higher and harder. Hormachea takes off, plays the rebote at the 8, looking to pass. Leaping grab by Manu, not gonna let him. Rebote left side, played high to the inside. Manu controls another one. A little bullet in the corner. Cabrera makes the play. Bueno comes cross court, makes the catch. Hard backhand, just out of reach of Cabrera. It's on the wall, save to the outside. No play for Bueno. Manu settles at the 10. From the outside, looking for that 3-wall play. It's out of reach. Hormachea calls him off and makes the save. Another one. This one lands in. Hormachea again tracks it down. He returns a 2-wall. Bueno could not control it. 3 straight for the Fireballs in this third set. Forehand rebote. Oh, just saved by Hormachea. Here's Bueno from the left side, the backhand out of reach, right in the corner. Cabrera hooks it just above the pad. Bueno again. This one passing. Hormachea stays way up in the front court, saves it, and it clears. Coming out a long, long way to Bueno at the 5 line. He spins it inside right to Cabrera. Cabrera again launches another one. Bueno up at the 4 to the outside. The outside placement. The forehand rebote gets the Cyclones their first point and the serve.
Beautifully executed by Bueno. Again, collected himself. No one was prepared for that outside placement. Ball's coming off the back wall hard, fast. Bueno throws outside placement of the forehand rebote. Both fireballs flat-footed there. Well done.
Ball runner to the inside, backing up.
Tipped.
That's tipped. Quick point for the Fireballs. They lead 4-1. Look at this. Again, off the wall, not a common sight. Those low runners, especially with a hot ball late in the third set, tend to skip a little more, and just tripped him up there. Oh, Bueno's got the serve. Whips it to the inside. High scoop made by Cabrera. Rebote forehand. Bueno comes back. It's just above the pad. Hormachea. Backhand to the outside. Manu read it. Manu's carom, or the outside placement rather, stopped by Cabrera. Cabrera whips it inside. A lot of traffic. Manu navigates it, makes a save. Ball floating. Cabrera from deep in the backcourt puts it inside on the bounce. Here's Manu now. Left side rebote clips. Cabrera waits for it. Makes a catch up high on the left side. Rebote saved by Manu. Here's Cabrera, another backhand. Hard throw up the middle. That's tipped. 5 points and a possible set and a possible match point for the Fireballs. Manu's got that serve, backhand, sticks inside, caught by Hormachea. Hormachea from the 9. Keeps it along the sidewall, Manu's there. Rebote left side, saved by Hormachea. Manu reaches up high, forehand. Dropped inside, out of reach for Hormachea. Here's the backcourt, Cabrera. Puts it along the sidewall, Manu waits for it, back at the 13. Another rebote, played to the inside by Hormachea, backing up. Manu, great control. Backhand clears, sticks inside, pulled in. Here's Cabrera. Manu advancing on it, the backhand, played up at the 10, cutting inside. Cabrera's there. Cabrera higher and harder. Manu leaping grab back in the corner. Forehand rebote to the inside. Here's Manu. Manu, sidearm play, dropping low. Rebote. Dug out by Hormachea, high to the inside. This is floating on the wall. Manu settles at the 12, backhand. Here's Cabrera. There from the 10 line at the feet of Manu. This is on the wall. Bueno saves it. Puts it inside. Tough catch by Hormachea. Big backhand follows. Bueno waits on it up at the 5 line to the inside. Caught by Cabrera. Backhand 2 wall. Oh, that's too wide. Second point for the Cyclones. That extends the match.
Yeah, I can see Cabrera wanting to finish it. That was out.
Nice scoop there by Manu. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote left side, high to the inside, just does clear. Manu steps up. Rebote left side, clips. Here's Manu, middle of the court from the 9 line, sidearm play. Oh, Cabrera has to play the rebote. That caught the overhead screen, which is out of play. That is a 3rd point for the Cyclones. A little bit of a late call there, but definitely touched the overhead screen and got it right.
The ball changed direction.
Yeah, that shot straight down off the overhead screen. Good, they got that one right. Backhand to the inside, low runner, scoop by Manu. There's the backhand to the inside. Cabrera's got it. This one dropping low. Manu out there for the rebote, makes a save. Hormachea, tip ball. Oh, it's 4 points now for the Cyclones. Still a possible match point for the Fireballs.
Hormachea knew it after he tipped it. You see his hand, his left hand went right up over his mouth like, my goodness, I can't believe I did that.
Just hesitated and then left himself a very difficult scoop.
It's like when you see Manu going in for the scoop, he's committed. If you're going to scoop it, commit to it.
Cabrera from the left side. There's the backhand. Manu stops it. Manu from the 11, picked off by Hormachea. Hormachea in the corner. Catch. Manu, what a play going up the wall. Stops it on the right side, dropped at the feet of Manu, backing up. He makes the scoop. Hard to the inside. Cabrera steps up to it. There's the backhand, low runner inside. Scoop by Manu. Hard throw, right back to Cabrera. Bueno now coming cross court, makes the catch up at the 8. That one just out of reach of Hormachea. Here's Cabrera from the back. Puts it inside, right to Manu. Manu slows it down. Floats one into the corner. Cabrera. Back to the left side of Manu. Manu. Hard throw, dropping between the Fireballs. Hormachea makes a save. Bueno attacks. Got it on the Costado. The 2 wall is too low. Point, set, and match. The Fireballs, Hormachea, and Cabrera close it out. Win the final set, 6-4. Wow. Bueno takes the shot. The 2 wall caught the top part of the pad, and any part of that pad is bad. 6-4, 6-4. Fireballs take that match, get their 4th point of the game day. 1 singles match left. Foronda against Ubia.
The gentle sound of plastic on cement.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Game day score reflecting that doubles win just a few moments ago by the Fireballs. They secure at least a tie. A chance for the Fireballs to tie up this game day at 4-4 if Foronda can defeat Ubia coming up here in just about 2 minutes. That gap between the Fireballs and Cyclones has opened up to 6 points now. Started the day at 5. Got our winning team ready to go. Here they are, Hormachea and Cabrera.
Hey guys, that was a little bit crazy, no?
Yeah, it was very intense.
Very crazy.
Yeah, very intense. And at the end, it almost looked like the Cyclones were gonna come back from behind, and you didn't let that happen. But what were you thinking in that 3rd set?
Well, I think it was a very tough match. They played very, very well. They won the first set. We came back, and then we took it to the 3rd, and we got our game back going, and we got the win.
Yeah, those guys are tough. I played them last season, and they were always a tough match. Manu doesn't miss. Bueno's consistent. We just had to, at the end there, we just had to catch one more ball and not think too far in the future. We can't think about them coming back.
Absolutely. I mean, you've had tremendous success in the division the last 2 seasons with Hormachea and Inaki. What's it like to play with partners who are so aggressive and consistent with their kill shots?
Oh, it's amazing. I love when my front court is aggressive and wants to kill the point. It makes me have to do a little less in the backcourt. But yeah, that's just the way it should be. He does his job, kill the point, and I just back him up.
Well, that's all right. Then you come out here and you answer all my questions while he catches his breath.
Yeah, absolutely.
We work together. We work together. Teamwork.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Congratulations on that win.
Fireballs.
1 match left. 3rd division of singles. Foronda takes on Ubia. Foronda 0-1 to begin this singles season. Ubia 0-2, but got to think about the rankings here in this one. We've seen Foronda play as a 2 previously in Battle Court, and Ubia as a 4. Got to give the edge to Foronda, see if he can tie things up at 4 apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our final match, third division of singles. Representing the Cyclones, we have number 19, Fronton. And for the Fireballs, number 32, Ubia. There's the serve. We begin. Forehand to the inside. Rebote played by Fronton. Caught in the air by Ubia. Ubia winds it up. There's a carom. It lands in, and it scores. First point goes to Ubia.
Ubia doing a good job covering the court, moving into position. Also, tremendous power on both sides. We'll see if that comes out here in this singles match. Definitely helped him in doubles.
Ubia catches that one on the inside. Hard throw, picked off, and missed by Fronton. That's a second point for Ubia. He serves.
Folks who've been watching backcourt may look back and remember these two guys on the sidelines judging together battle court in 2023. Practiced while they were judging, then made it into the draft.
Backhand to the inside. That's stopped by Ubia. Ubia from the 11 line. Hard throw. Here's the rebote. Rebound off the back wall. Played high off the front wall. Ubia attacking. Has it on the right side. Low and hard at the feet of Fronton. Backing up. Knocked it down. 3 quick points for Ubia.
That answers my question about power. He certainly threw the forehand hard and low. Fronton unable to return it.
And these first couple points, I mean, very aggressive.
Very much so.
We didn't see Ubia throw many shots when he first began his singles career here. Now, pretty much all shots. Backhand to wall. Thrown to score. Just out of reach of Ubia, rather. That gets Fronton his first point. And the serve.
I don't know that I've ever seen Fronton throw that.
No,
not
on the
singles.
backhand two wall.
No, I don't think I've ever seen him throw one.
I've seen Ubia throwing a number of them today. And this one elevated, but lands in, just out of reach and scoring.
Yeah,
well done.
Your Ubia threw 3 in one match before.
Backhand to the inside, stopped by Fronton. Fronton wall to wall. That's coming out a long way. Ubia turns it into a 2-wall, but that's too wide. It lands off the court, now to play. 2 points for Fronton.
Ubia is unique in how he throws that. We've seen him throw that off the court before, just like that. He throws it like an upward angled costado that just kind of takes off.
Nice strong throw by Ubia. Open it up. Rebote dug out by Fronton. On the bounce, here's Ubia up at the 9 line. Hard throw, crossing the side wall, gets by, and it scores. 4 points now for Ubia.
Fronton trying to get into position to try to make a rebote here. But again, missing it, not having any play for the rebote. So cute how it gets tense and they all kind of like bunch together over there. Just what? The new rule?
Forehander Bote, scoop by Ferronda. Ferronda hard to the outside, caught in the air by Ubia. Ubia winds it up. Oh, not opening up enough. Ferronda stands on the outside, whips a 3-wall. Actually not a 3-wall, caught it in the air. Forehander Bote to the inside, picked up by Ubia. Backhand from the 8, hard throw. Save to the inside, scoop by Ubia. That's actually. Backhand to the inside, that's stopped by Ferronda. Ferronda just beyond the 9. Ubia's got it again. They dug out by Ferronda. Ubia up the wall, not down with the ball. That's the 3rd point for Ferronda. He serves.
I think Ferronda here kind of understands, having both practiced with Ubia before they became professional here at Magic City. Just play catch and throw with him and you got a chance of scoring.
Oh, that is an ace. Ferronda ties it up. 4-4 is the score. Ferronda serves.
So well done. My, that was beautiful.
Outside serve, Ubia tracks it down. Ubia with the carom. Doesn't open up enough. Ferronda's got it. Ferronda whips it hard to the inside. Ubia looking for the rebote. He dug that out. Ferronda up at the 7. Hard to the inside. That's out of reach and scoring. Ferronda's come back, leads at 5-4. He has a possible set point.
Tremendous comeback here by Ferronda, and my goodness. Ubia went into that sidewall hard, huh?
Really did. Look at this effort. That serve crosses and scores for the set. Ferronda comes back, takes it 6-4. 2 minutes will come back and play set number 2.
2 tremendous serves by Ferronda. Crossing the sidewall perfectly with power and scoring. Very well done.
Look at that serve. Again, crossing low, deep into the backcourt. Just about everything you could want of that serve. Cabrera coming back here with Ubia. I mean, good strategy through the first couple points. He was aggressive, but then Ferronda really turned it on late, capitalizing on a couple of missed throws, also executing a couple kill shots of his own, leading to that 6-4 win. A lot of conversation going on here between Cabrera and Ubia. Again, just it's a little more of the same here. We saw in the first part of that set, at least. You have to be aggressive in singles. I mean, how many times do you see some guys just sit back and their opponent just takes it to them, throwing shot after shot, and there really is no response. Good start, but Ferronda, see him here now on your screen sitting next to Amigarena, who's been dealing with a calf injury for, well, it's been a couple weeks now. Expect to get him back in the next couple weeks as well. Good sign for the Cyclones team.
I don't think he'll be back. I think he'll be back week after next, I believe is what I saw.
I didn't want to say next week. Don't know exactly, but within the next couple weeks, expect to have him back here. Amigarena, second division player for the Cyclones. We are ready to begin set number 2. Ubia will serve to Ferronda. There's a serve. Our second set has begun. High hard backhand to the inside. Ubia looking to get out there for the rebote. He saves it at the feet of a Ferronda. That's tipped. Point for Ubia.
Ferronda committing with the right side. Just tipped it.
Oh, ball missed off the serve. Kicked a little more to the outside. That's an ace, giving Ubia 2 points.
Ubia throws hard. That ball crossed the wall well.
Ubia steps back, takes it in the air just beyond the 11 line low. Actually, a little bit higher, dropping in the corner, saved on the rebote. Oh, that's right along the wall, crossing and scoring. Ferronda gets on the board in this second set.
It's one of those things where you get in your head, you're going to go after it on the right side, especially with the power that Ubia has, but he's got tremendous power on the left side as well. At the side wall, forehands can be tricky.
Rebote forehand by Ferronda. Caught off the sidewall. Here's Ubia. Backhand, low runner. Stopped by Ferronda. Forehand rebote. That caught the corner. Sticks to the inside. Picked up by Ferronda. There's the backhand. Ubia now from deep in the backcourt. Lobs it up. Dropping in the corner. Ferronda just lays it up on the return. Here's Ubia charging in up at the 7 line. Over the top to the inside. There's a scoop by Ferronda. Ferronda winds it up. Back inside. Ubia gets there. Backhand 2-wall. Not falling for this one. Ferronda's got it. Ferronda's carom opens up. Not enough. Ubia's carom does open and score. 3-1. Ubia leads.
Tremendous play by both players. Carom here by Ferronda. That doesn't cross the line until midcourt. Ubia has it, returns a carom. Ferronda gets a head start. Oh. Jai-Alai, a game of inches.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up. Oh, that's out of reach. Ubia committed. Could not get there in the air. That's a second point for Ferronda. He serves.
Smart play by Ferronda, almost as though he knew Ubia was going to commit to the backcourt. By committing to the backcourt means that he's not moving out for the rebote. So he needs to make the catch. But if you can get it up high enough on the back wall, get it over his head, there's no play on a rebote. That's exactly what happened there.
Tough catch there by Ubia. Hard backhand to the inside. Rebote's coming out. Ferronda powers it. Off by Ubia on the inside. The backhand from the 10 line. Dropping in the corner. Here's a rebote. Not enough to be played. 4 points for Ubia. Ferranda just does get to that serve. Big backhand. Ubia up at the 7 line already. And turns out Rebote. Caught low on the right side of Ferranda. High and hard. That caught the over juggle. Juggling the call on the catch of Ferranda. Again, juggling was the call on the catch of Ferranda. That gives Ubia 5 points and a possible set point.
What Ferranda's pointing to is he's pointing to the part of the cesta that's just under the hand, basically saying that the ball rolled, that it did not bobble. It bobbled. Well, it's close. That's close. I don't know if it lost contact with the surface of the cesta.
It's close to the frame there. It may be touching the frame.
It looks like it's rolling on the frame. That's too close. Yeah, too close for me to call.
Backhand 2-wall to the outside. That's going to get a quick point for Ferranda, his third and the serve.
If I'm not mistaken, Ferranda came from behind in the first set, didn't he?
Trying to overcome another deficit here. A little more sizable in the second set, but another backhand 2-wall caught Ubia going the other way. Rebote left side, turned high off the front wall. Here's Ubia on the bounce from the 8. Low and hard to the inside. Backing up, Ferranda scooped it up. Backhand from the 8. Rebote comes shooting off the back wall. Ferranda powers it right to the backcourt. Here's Ubia from the 11 line. Picked up on the bounce. Here's Ferranda looking to pass. Ubia takes off early. Stops at the 7. Another Rebote play to the inside. One-handed effort. Ferranda's got it. Ubia gets out there late, saves it to the inside. One-handed scoop. Is in the pad. Short. Point and set. Ubia wins it 6-3. 2 minutes. Will come back and play a third and decisive set.
So our last match of the evening is going to a third set. Ferranda won the first set 6-4. Ubia wins the second set 6-3 for the Fireballs. 2 minutes are on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and final set. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. See the focus there on Ferranda. Here in his second season. Of Battle Court. Now we're on the opposite side. Just the other side of the cage. There we see Ubia of the Fireballs. Each one of these players has won a set. First player to reach 6 points in this upcoming set will win the match. We'll begin that in just 1 minute. So you'll be talking with team captain Inaki, who we'll see again this upcoming week. Making his return after a chest injury. Sidelined him for the last few weeks. About 30 seconds before we begin our next set. Once again, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Playing Battle Court on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m., Fridays at 7 p.m.
Ubia forcing a third set. Looking for that first win in singles this year, 0-2. Again, Ferranda winless as well, just 0-1. A couple guys that we've seen a lot of in singles, other guys you haven't seen a whole lot of. But we have a third set to decide it. Game day on the line as well. Ferranda needs to win this set to push the Cyclones into a tie at 4-4. If Ubia wins it, the Fireballs will win the day 5-3. Ferranda's got the serve to begin that third and decisive set. Here's a serve by Ferranda. The third set has begun. Hard backhand by Ubia. Rebote forehand. Ooh, that escaped.
Hit the judge.
First point to Ubia.
Fronton already in position, ready to take the serve. Ubia walking back. It has to be part of his routine, where he kicks his heels against the glass before he serves. Because I hear that.
He's got a
sound
couple
every time.
routines.
Well, no one has as many as Jairo, but
That
yeah.
may be. Backhanded inside. Good catch there by Ubia. Ubia wall to wall. Fronton tracks it down, powers it to the inside, and it passes. Ubia long two-wall rebote. Fronton stops this one. Fronton, the carom return. Got him.
Very well done.
That ties it up 1-1.
Both of these players playing with a high highlight IQ. 2-all here thrown well by Ubia. Read and stopped by Fronton. Fronton returns the carom out of reach to score. Very well done.
What a great catch there by Ubia. Picks it up off the floor. Big backhand follows. Fronton on the rebote. Powers it to the inside and passing. Ubia forehand rebote. Wall to wall. Good save. Fronton now digs it out. Just lays it up to the 7th line. Ubia attacking. The carom. He opens up for it and it scores. Powerfully thrown. That's a 2-1 lead.
Ubia powerfully from the forehand there. Very well done. Yep, there's the kick on the glass. It's a thing.
I notice he also kisses, I think it's a ring on his finger every time he steps back into the receiving box. So I think there's something for a serve and for a receive, but that's unofficial, of course.
Okay.
Rebote left side, turned high off the front wall. It just does clear. Fronton back to the inside. One-handed scoop by Ubia. Fronton from the 9, hard backhand. Rebote coming out a long way up at the 7, turned back inside. Caught by Fronton. Forehand rebote played inside. Here's Fronton. Fronton, that one clips, backing up. Ubia could not scoop it up. 2-2. Fronton serves. I guess we'll see now. He's going back to the receiving box.
Fronton doing a good job of getting that ball right back on top of Fronton. Fronton right back on top of Ubia.
The serve stays to the inside along the wall. The ace gives Fronton the lead, 3-2. Oh, ball missed off the serve. Another ace comes in low and hard. That's 4-2 in favor of Fronton.
The sidearm serves works better for some players than it does for others. It depends upon how deep they cross the ball. By crossing, cross the side wall. Fronton doing an excellent job of tripping Ubia up several times here with that sidearm serve. We are on the 3rd and final set. First one of these players to reach 6 points will win this match.
Ubia attacking that serve. Backhand played up at the 8. Here's the rebote left side. Dug out. Sticking along the sidewall. Ubia steps in on the forehand. Winds it up. Low and hard. It will score. 3 points now for Ubia.
Fronton doing a good job of moving in place to try to make the catch, but that ball's coming in so hard, touching both the floor and the side wall.
Oh, what a stop there by Fronton. The backhand 2-wall.
Good catch.
Caught in the air by Ubia. Ubia whips it back inside. Fronton out there for the rebote. Not to be played. 4-4 is the score. Ubia serves. Over serve, second serve coming up. That is an underserve, a double fault. That's going to bring Ferronda to 5 points. He has a possible match point.
My goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate time for a double fault.
Ferronda sidearm serve. Oh, what a catch by Ubia. Just keeps the rally going. Rabote out to the 5 line. Drop to the inside. Ubia picks it up at the 8. Low and hard at the feet of Ferronda. That kicked way up. He stayed with it. The outside placement is in. Picked up by Ubia. Ubia faked the carom. Dropped it inside. 3-wall play. Dug out by Ferronda. Back to the inside. Here's Ubia. Up at the 7. The carom caught him going the other way. We are tied up at 5-5 in our third set. This is match point.
Ubia played that beautifully. His court positioning was excellent. Got to the ball well. Shot selection was also excellent.
Oh, just, the fake. In a rare instance, too, it's game day point here.
Wow.
5-5 in the third set. Fireballs lead the game day 4-3. Chance for the Cyclones to tie it up. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. And now 3 missed serves in a row for Ubia. You just got to think that whatever he does, he's got to lob it in. He's just going to get this serve in. Second serve is good. Ferronda waits for it back at the 12. Hard to the inside. Rabote played above his head. Dropped up at the 7. Ferronda winds it up. It's a 2-wall. Ubia takes off. He will not get there. Point, set, and match. Ferronda closes it out with a 2-wall, winning in the third set, 6-5. And with that shot, the Cyclones do tie up the game day at 4-4. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming up here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
made. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the win.
Point, set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show where the score was 4-4. Once again, Stu, we have our player of the day ready to go in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. That's going to be Fronton of the Cyclones. Fronton, I got to ask you about that last shot. It's 5-5 in the third set. Game day on the line for your team. Talk us through that moment.
Yes, we both were so tired, no? It's been a long match. Difficult match because Villa throws really hard balls and you have to go for all of them. So both of us were tired, and I knew that if I throw a good 2-ball, he's going to have hard time to catch it. So I go for it. That was my chance, so I was lucky.
Yeah, I got to ask you, I mean, it was a tough spot going out there, emotions running high for your team. How were you able to just settle in, go out there and compete, and ultimately tie up the day?
The thing is, we have been like with the injuries and everything. It's been a hard time for our team. So we have to keep going. The players are becoming better. So we have to wait for Amigo Arena. We have to wait to run be 100%. I'm feeling really well. So I think from here to the next games, we're gonna improve a little bit more.
Fronton, you're one of the veterans of the roster. How many years have you been playing now?
Professionally since 2003, and I start the beginning when I was 11 years old, so I'm 45. Do the math.
We'll do the math in a sec. But how does playing at Magic City, how does playing Battle Court compare with your other experiences in traditional Jai-Alai? What's different about it?
I love it because now at my age, I think in a big court could be hard to play. Here is very explosive, it's very fast, but at least you have to throw a lot of balls, and it's more endurance than in a big court. If you do a mistake, you are lost. So here you can fix it, some mistakes, and I think with my age, I still playing well in this court. I think Magic City is perfect for me.
No question, it's perfect for you. Playing fantastic. Thank you very much, and congratulations on being Player of the Day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Igor.
Yeah, big spot there for Fronton tying up the game day at 4-4. Stu and I join you here back on camera. Let's cut to some of those replays and recap the action between the Fireballs and the Cyclones. Got started in the 6th division here. Bueno and Rock against Jedin and Cabrera.
Seems like we saw a lot of Cabrera tonight. We saw a lot of players, actually.
Robote here to the inside. Little bit of late notice, makes the catch on the forehand. Bueno backs up, powers it to the inside, off the side wall, just missed.
Bueno has just continued his excellent play that we've seen in the second half of 2024. More consistent catching, more consistent throwing, lining balls up beautifully. Worked out very well for him there.
Yeah, tough way to end the match. Just a missed ball on the forehand of Cabrera. Gets the Cyclones. Bueno and Rock, their 4th win. They remain undefeated in Division 6.
And Rock, as you had said, was an early contender for Player of the Day with spot-on catching in the backcourt.
And then moving on to that singles match, Hormachea against Carballo. All Hormachea in this one.
Yeah, and would not have expected a shutout ever with Carballo on the court, no matter who he's playing against. Because if nothing else, Carballo's going to throw something that the other guy's not expecting.
Sure.
And it's going to put a point on. That wasn't the case here. Carballo now on the taxi squad, so he's able to go in and substitute as needed. Hormachea, though, locked in point by point, and it was just a lesson in 2 walls. just throw the ball slightly out of the range or far out of the range of your opponent, put some points up on the board. It was a great day for Hormachea. Back to doubles. I see Ron there. Ron still having some difficulty with that cap, and it was definitely showing. I think Jed mentioned it in the after show as well.
Certainly mentioned something about it not affecting him here. I mean, the drop shot, not his best work. But look at the defense here. Ikeda winds it up.
Yeah, communication between Ikeda and Jed was just spot on.
Throws the carom, but look at this. On the return, the 2-wall. Look how sharply this opens up and in the net before Jed can get there.
Very well done.
Another one right here. Ron picks the serve, whips it at the feet of Jedden.
Yeah, it's frustrating because Jedden's his catching, especially to the outside, has been so good.
Look at this. Ron picks the serve. Winds it up straight to the outside, right at his feet. Yeah, hard to line everything up and make that catch. Ron pushed that match to a third set, I believe, with that throw.
And then it was Jed and Ikeda in the third set.
Yes, it was. Then brought us to this top division doubles match. Fronton Manu against Hormachea, who's subbing for Inaki and Ubia. Nice 2-wall there. Take another look at it. Manu, left side Robote. I mean, that's a golden opportunity. A couple feet off the wall, middle of the court, 7-line extended, and you rip the 2-wall right there.
Very
opening
well
up nicely.
Absolutely.
Veronda here, right to the left side of Ubia. Backhand inside. What a grab by Manu. Just rifles this one into the corner. And I think Ubia's telling the ball's kind of knuckling in the air. It's how hard they're throwing it.
They're harder to throw, especially the way he throws it as well. There's some players that just, knuckling is the best word for it. You see little spin on the ball. It makes it difficult to catch. Look at this scoop by Manu.
Wow.
Beautifully executed back there at the 10 line. Ball tipped there by Ubia, deep in the backcourt. Yeah. That ball moved from left to right, or right to left.
Hormachea to the outside here. Ball missed by Bueno. Such a hard throw. Just little time to react to this one, Stu. Take another look here from the front camera. Robote save here by Manu, but again, where does it come out to? Middle of the court, to the right side of Hormachea, and just throws it right at him. Not a lot of time to react, and it's by him.
Yeah, frustrating. Again, Bueno's been making those catches really, really well. 2-all stop by Bueno. What a scoop by
That was
Hormachea.
incredible. What a catch there, one hand. And then the 2-all just missed.
A situation for Hormachea where he knew he had it and just couldn't do anything with it. Okie dokie. And that got us into some new territory. Enhanced interference is a call that we've had. It's been part of the rules for an extended period of time. What enhanced interference is if I'm Hormachea and I have the ball, or I'm anybody, I have the ball in my cesta right here. If I swing back and I touch anybody, it's enhanced interference. And I get the point. That's the rule. I have to be able to swing my arm completely. If I'm in possession of the ball, I have to be able to swing my arm completely. And if anybody's in the way or I hit anybody, I get the point. So the only issue here was that he completed the throw. And there was some question as to whether or not that had any effect on enhanced interference.
Sure.
And the answer to that is no. The enhanced interference occurred as soon as the cesta touched the opponent. That's it right there. That's it right there. At that point, it's Hormachea's point. You see, he makes the catch. His cesta's extending. There's contact with his opponent right there. That's the enhanced interference right there. So anything after that point doesn't count. The only thing, including this other stuff here, but he did successfully get it back up to the front wall. You see his backcourt asking what's going on. Of course, the Cyclones were upset because the point continued to go on. The chief judge needed to step in and clarify the call. which is exactly what happened and how it's supposed to work. So you are supposed to play through, which is what they did. And Hormachea did a fantastic job of trying to get the ball up to the front wall. There should have been a whistle. I don't know that the front court judge wasn't trying to stay out of it. But at that point, the chief judge who sits in the back would make the call that that was enhanced interference. And again, it happened as soon as Cesta made contact with Bueno.
Yeah.
That led to a little discussion, and then we continued. Then we got into a 3-set singles match between two guys who started off judging Battle Court and practicing every day that they judged against each other, just like you're seeing here, only to become members of Battle Court and play this match.
Bia winds it up, and then at the last second, you see him open up and get that 2-all off.
Ubia consistent with the hard throws. Ferranda really just hung in there. Backhand 2-all. Haven't seen him throw many of those. And so folks who want to know how Ferranda became player of the day, it was because he went to the third set in this match, maintained his composure, and tied the game day for his team.
Absolutely right. Throwing that backhand 2-all there, and in the end at 5-5 in the third set, Ferranda threw that 2-all, ending the match in his favor and ultimately tying up the game day at 4-4. Let's take a look here and see where all 6 of our teams stack up at this point of the season. We're through 7 of 15 game days, so just shy of the halfway point for every team. Renegades have opened up a 13-point lead. Warriors in second by and just half a point. These are the Chargers that are at 28.5. And look at the Fireballs also tied there for third place. Cyclones and Devils, 2 teams outside of the playoffs. But again, with more than half the season remaining, Stu, 8 game days left. We've played 7. A lot of time for these teams to get back in the mix and ultimately see who finishes up in the top 4 and the playoffs. We will be back on Monday. See the schedule here. It's the Chargers and the Fireballs once again. So the Fireballs have had a lot of highlight. I mean, today they had a game day and a half, and then they're back in action on Monday. Get started with Iturbide and Benny against Ikeda and Ubia. Then Zuleika and Arta take on Inaki and Cabrera. Inaki will be back for that game day on Monday.
Yes,
match number 3 has been forfeited already. Iturbide against Hormachea. Hormachea will not be here on that Monday game day, so Iturbide gets the win there for his team. Then Arta against Ikeda up next, followed by Zuleika and Benny against Inaki and Ubia. And then we close it out, the 6th division, El Barba and Gallo against Jedin and Cabrera. Stu and I will be back here on the call as we continue on with our Fall 24 Battle Court season on Monday. Until then, have a good weekend, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday.
See you Monday, 5 p.m.
Jairo, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.